Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everyone? I see we got 5 people in the building. Yes, sir. And this is a kind of unscheduled impromptu live stream. I wanted to talk about something tonight, but without any further ado, let me do these last couple checks. I am still in Studio A from a video I shot on my other channel the other day, sitting in a different chair. Oh, I'm kind of low, man. Let me get situated here. And without any further ado, I hope everybody's having a great Friday, getting ready for the weekend. And let me go ahead and hop up in this joint, man. There's a lot of live streams going on tonight, but I'm not tripping off that because I want to get this information out there. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Points Blank Finance, man. Glad to be here with everyone. I wanted to share a little something with everyone tonight. I want to talk about the absolute best exchange traded fund or ETF for beginners. And I am going to introduce myself real quick, but I'm going to hop right into this topic. I don't want to waste a lot of time. Not sure how long I'll be on here tonight, but I do want to take the time to say, welcome to Points Blank Finance, everyone. My name is Rod, and on this channel, we talk about saving. We talk about investing. We talk about investing on a budget, more importantly, and everything personal finances. If this is something you're interested in, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Get a video a thumbs up, and in my live streams, you will hear me say ring the doorbell. Most importantly, share this with your family and friends. You never know who could be looking for information like this, and once you get it, you'll see how easy it is to explain it to someone else. And I can tell y'all tonight, I am going to be talking about a particular exchange traded fund. I'm going to explain what ETFs are. I'm going to go over some of the numbers real quick. I'm going to actually even make a purchase myself tonight of this particular fund. And again, we're invested on a budget, so I'm not about to try to show out and show off and all that and invest no $100, $200, $500. I'm not sure how much I'm going to invest, but it's going to be somewhere between 20 and 50 bucks. It's not going to be that much, but I want everyone to see how easy it is. And I'm going to break this down for you. I want people to see how you and how I did it. I started off with $25. I'm going to go ahead and let me say one more thing before I get into all this $25 and all that. I am broadcasting from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. If this is your first time here, do me a favor. Let me know what area you're tuning in. Again, I am in the DFW, the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Arlington, Texas to be exact, home of the Dallas Cowboys. Even if this is your 7th time here, just let me know where you're tuning in from. I kind of like to see how far we're broadcasting out. I know we got some people in here from all over the country. I see my man Soul Bro 4 in here, Jason Maitland, Brian Legacy Building, Prince Daniel. Hey, don't be afraid to put comments down here. Don't think that there's a question that everyone else may laugh at, because we're all here learning together. You may ask a question that I don't even know the answer to, but I got my home team here. I got Google here. And as long as I got Google here and I got D. Brian here from Brian Legacy Building, I got Jason Maitland here, and whoever else may pop in here, I feel like I got plenty of backup. So a little backstory about myself. Oh, a few years ago, several years ago, I started my investment journey with $25 a month. So I want to put that out there real quick. As you see numbers, as you see me pull up, I'm only pulling up my Robinhood account tonight, but as you see numbers, don't think that you can't invest because you don't have enough money. Don't think that I started out with $4,000 or $5,000, because that's not the case. I started out with $25 a month. And what I'm going to do right now, I want to go ahead and define what is an exchange traded fund. So let's just say everybody's heard of Google, everybody's heard of Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, which is now Meta platforms. Everyone's heard of Tesla. And if you look at some of those stocks, they are astronomical. Tesla, Google, Facebook, or Meta platforms, they're high to get into. And what I'm going to show everyone tonight is how you can dollar cost average. And by the way, man, when you come to these live streams, you may want to have one of these, because I'm going to be throwing out, not trying to sound all that, but I'm going to have acronyms that's going to come into play. And I want you to be able to go back and see and hear these acronyms. So what I'm going to show everybody how to do is dollar cost average, or how to invest in Google. That's roughly almost $3,000. Amazon, that's almost $3,000. Now the ETF that I'm talking about tonight, this is why I'm bringing this up, is only about $234 a share. But what if you're like me? You don't have $234 to invest. You don't have $234. You pay, if you're like me, if you paid your light bill, your gas bill, your water bill, you may only have $10, $15, $20, $30 to invest. Well, tonight I'm going to show you exactly how to take that $10, $15, $20 and make it start working for you today. Not next week, not next month, not 6 months from now, when you finally save the money to try to buy one share. That's the importance of an ETF. Now, I will show you how to buy one share of these different companies, but tonight we're going to talk about something different, an exchange traded fund or ETF. When you hear that from now, all it is a basket of securities. This is the technical definition. It's a basket of securities such as stocks or bonds or commodities like gold and silver. And you can take all these basket of securities and they compile them into one fund. That's the good old technical definition. Now we're going to give you the raw definition. We're going to give you the points blank finance definition. Starting off, if you're a beginning investor, I would look at the stock market. Yeah, you can do bonds, but it's just going to take you forever to make some money. So what you want to do is an exchange traded fund is a basket of stocks. Now, keep in mind, it's commodities and all this other stuff. But the raw definition for tonight is a basket of stocks. Where you and me, we are going to own a little bit of different companies. The reason I chose VTI, or the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF, is because this basket of stocks, it's not just Google, or it's not just Meta Platforms or Facebook, it's not just Tesla. It's every stock on the stock market, on the U.S. stock market. So wherever you like to go, Chevron, Exxon, Walgreens, Kroger, if it's on the stock exchange, you and we're going to own a little piece of all of these companies. And guess what? We're going to do it on a budget, baby. We're going to take $10, $15, $20. And if you like me when I first started, you're going to be riding in your whip. Or for those of you that ain't hip, you're going to be riding in your car. You're going to be bebopping along. You might have the Owsley Brothers, or you might have, I don't know, the Migos playing, whoever you like. And you're going to roll by a Chevron, or you're going to roll by a 7-Eleven, or you're going to roll by Walgreens. You're going to be like, yeah, I own a piece of that. You ain't got to tell people how much you own. You just own a piece of it. You ain't got to break it down. And then when they say, well, how much do you own? The truth gonna be, once you see how I break all this down, man, I don't even know. I just know I got a piece of that. They ain't gonna believe you, but who cares? Who cares? They ain't gonna believe you. But anyway, so we have these different stocks that make up an ETF. So with the Vanguard, you're gonna hear me say symbols, because I don't like saying a lot of stuff. The Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. How long did it take me to say that? Ticker symbol V as in Victor, T as in Tom, E as in India, VTI. You're going to hear me say that the rest of the night. VTI. For those of you that are watching the replay, if you come in at this point, you're going to hear me say VTI, and I'll probably say it a couple times just so people know what we're talking about. But VTI, one of my favorite, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you're just beginning in investing, if you don't own any VTI today, I'm not saying go buy none tomorrow. I'm not saying go buy none Monday. But don't do me a favor, because they don't pay me. Do yourself a favor and try to allot a little bit of money. Because when I show you these charts, and I'm about to jump down right now and start showing you. So we all understand an exchange traded fund, or ETF, there's a whole bunch of stocks that make up one fund. All right, so let me pull this up real quick, and I'm going to be sharing my screen with everybody. Let me get all this here YouTube live stream stuff out my way, because I'm about to get down and get into it. I should have known. Well, I should have looked. I'll look in a minute. I was wondering how many people we got in here. I'll figure that out in a minute. All right, so here I am. I'm on the Vanguard site. All you got to do is go to Vanguard.com. You can choose your ETF. You can pick all the ETFs, but notice I have the Vanguard Stock Market ETF. Ticker symbol VTI. It's right here. So what does this fund do? It seeks to track the performance of the U.S. total market index. There are large, mid, and small cap. Cap is short for capitalization. We're not going to get into that right now. I'm going to do a breakdown later. Capitalization. If you ever hear someone say, Apple has a market capitalization of $1 trillion, all you do is take the number of shares that are outstanding. And when they say outstanding, those are the number of shares that are in circulation amongst the world. And you multiply the shares that are outstanding or in circulation by the current market price of a particular stock. Amazon, those are large capitalization companies. Mid cap are some of the ones that have been around for a while, but they don't kind of have $1 trillion. They may have 500 million or $1 billion, 2 billion. And your small companies are your smaller companies. I'm not going to get too much deep into this. Now, one thing I will say, when you see expense ratio, 0.03 is a small part. So every dollar that's invested, they may charge you 3 cents of every dollar. You don't even notice it. You don't even see this. I have some that are way higher than this. Before I go any further, I'm not going to really talk, and if I do talk about a fund, exchange traded fund, an ETF, or a stock, or a crypto that I don't have, I'll let you know. I have this particular ETF in multiple portfolios. I'm going to say this because I want people to kind of be motivated. On this channel, we're working primarily out of the Robinhood, and I've done some videos on Fidelity, but I also have an account with Merrill Edge or Merrill Lynch. I have an account with JP Morgan. I have an account with Stash. I have an account with Fidelity. I have an account with Robinhood. And I think that's it for my stocks. Reason I'm saying that because I want to show people the possibilities. I started, and I'm going to say this a couple different times, I started with $25 a month. All right, so we're going to jump down here. Right now, and it's going to be certain stuff that I'm going to skip because it's a little too advanced, and we'll go back through it, but market price today, as of the close of the market, East Coast is 4 p.m., Central is 3 p.m., Mountain is 2 p.m., Pacific is 1 p.m. So by 3 p.m. where I live in Dallas, I need to make my investments. That's when the market closed. But I'm going to make an investment tonight. Unless y'all check where I am, it's dark outside. I don't know where you are, but it's dark outside. The market is closed, but we're going to do it on Robinhood, and you can do this. So another thing I want to point out, the risk potential. I don't really worry about this, but I'm going to go over it because you may need to worry about it depending on where you fall when it comes to retirement. Where do you stand? Are you 5 years from retirement or 2 years? You really don't want to be taking no risk. If you're 20 or 30, or if you're like me, you're 27, and I'm really not 27, I take the risk, baby. I'm going to take the risk till the day I retire. I am. One of the reasons I wanted to shoot this video today, or decided to go live, is last night at about 10:11 Pacific time, 12:11 Central, I received a text message, and my first granddaughter was born, and my daughter barely had the baby, and she sent me 3 pictures. And man, I just said, yo, it's time. Yo, you already have 2 daughters. You have 2 grandsons. Now you have a 3rd granddaughter. And it just motivated me to just say, hey, I'm not trying to ball out of control. I've done all that. I'm not trying to kick it to the fullest. I've done all that. I hate I did it because I'd have even more money today. But I want to do 2 things. I want to build wealth. I don't want to be rich. I want to build wealth, and I want to leave a legacy, baby. Wealth, legacy. Wealth, legacy. I want people talking about me when I started off 6 feet under, but who knows? I might be 24 feet under. I don't know. I ain't been there yet. I ain't in no hurry to go either. But wherever I am, I want people, I want the granddaughter that was born yesterday. She's not even a day old yet. I want her kids to be talking about me. Decades, centuries from now, because they've been left a legacy. Anyway, so right here, risk potential. If it's a 1, less risk, less reward. If it's a 5, more risk, more reward. This fund is actually a 4. More risk, more reward. I really don't mess with nothing at once. Oh, by the way, speaking of I don't mess with it, let me get this out the way. I don't mean to sound like I'm doing a remix. I am not a financial advisor. I have a degree in finance, but I'm not a financial advisor. Everything that's said in this video, this live stream, and every video I do is for educational and informational purposes only. Do your research to make sure you understand where you're putting your money, because I know where I'm putting my money, but where I put my money may not be where you need to put your money. I will say, I think, opinion, I think everyone should probably have this ETF in their portfolio. I'm not telling you to go do it. I think that is a thought. It's an opinion. Anyway, moving on. So right here, I want to show everybody. If you invested at $10,000, everybody in here, but this is just what they're using. I wouldn't use this. I'd use 1,000, but they're using 10. In 2011, right now, that $10,000 would be worth $45,239 if you never put another dollar into it. But we ain't gonna do it like that. We're gonna invest on a budget. We're gonna dollars collar average, and then just think, if you're 20 or 30, in 10 years, you should have a $10,000, and then you ain't gotta ever put nothing else, or if you like me, you're gonna keep doing it. 4.5 times your money, baby. 10,000, I let it sit, and then 10 years later, how many people went broke from 2011 to now? How many people live payday to payday and didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of? Why? They was keeping up with the Joneses. They was balling. The latest car. They wanted navigation. They wanted heated seats. They wanted a sunroof. Now they call them panoramic sunroof. Man, I got a sunroof I don't even open. I got navigation I don't even use. I got heated and cool seats in the front and the back, and don't nobody ever ride in the back of my car. So what is that telling me? I don't need all that. I'd rather have me a little more VTI so I can 4.5 times my money, baby. Anyway, let's get on down here, man. I don't want to do too much talking. So this is where we get to the good part. I'm just going to go over this real quick. The total stock, now, equity sector diversification. This is telling you what sectors, what areas do they invest in. You have consumer discretionary. I don't know what all that is. Energy, common sense. Utilities, financials, banks, investment companies, real estate, industrials, healthcare, technology. The biggest thing that this particular fund is investing in, you're going to see it when I go over here, 29.5% of this fund is technology, 16.5% is consumer discretionary. And that's just really consumer stores that we go to. You got consumer staples, and some of your big, like the Walmarts and the Targets, and discretionary depend on how they fall in those categories. So this is what I like to look at. Number of stocks. This is a lot. I'm going to do some more live streams, some more videos on other Vanguard and other ETFs. This is a lot. This particular fund has 4,156 stocks in it. This is one of the, that's a little high, but I know what this is doing, so I'm cool with it. But this is important. Fund total net assets. This one fund with all other people. Now, I'm going to say something. Hopefully this makes sense to everybody. If it was just starting out, I wouldn't expect this. It's been around for a while. But the value of the net assets is $1.3 trillion. Everybody in the country, and maybe have some sprinkled around in the world, it's $1.3 trillion. This let me know this ain't no rinky-dink fund. How you gonna have $1.3 trillion investing in something and don't nobody believe in it? That don't make much sense. So that's great. Net assets of 10 larger holders, 26%. So now I'm gonna break this down. Then foreign holdings, 0.1. It's not much money in this fund. So somehow, some way, out of all the companies on the U.S. stock market, 0.1% of somehow done sneaked into this. I don't know how they did it, but so the top 10 holdings. This is something you want to look at. Now, here's what I was talking about earlier in this live stream. We are about to see how much money we could take this $20 and we're gonna be investing in. I don't go out and just say, hey, I got $20. I just say I got this fund and I'm part owner, because that's what's really happening. I'm part owner of these at least 10 companies. I'm really an owner of 4,156 companies. But I ain't got time to name all that Tyrone or Raymond or whoever I'm talking to. Yeah, I use some old school names because I want y'all to remember. Hey, Tyrone, man, yeah, I got money in about 4,000 companies. Psychological, positive mental attitude. If I'm saying it and I'm believing in it, which is true, how inspired am I going to be to invest on my next payday? Because I want to increase my holdings in these 4,156 companies. I ain't got time to remember all that, but I do want to know the top 10. Apple, cha-ching. Microsoft, cha-ching. If you go to an office right now, even if you go to an office, it's just said Rod went to office, and all Rod did in that office was empty the trash every day and mop the floors and sweep and wipe off the counters. I guarantee when he wiping off the counter, he gonna wipe the counter, and it's more than likely gonna be an Apple computer there, or a Dell computer, or a Hewlett-Packard computer. And guess what? If Rod part of that VTI fund, Rod gonna get excited. Even though I'm mopping the floor and sweeping, I'm wiping around this Apple computer that I have an investment in. I'm sweeping around the cords that are attached to this Dell computer that's running Microsoft Office, which I'm invested in. I go home, and every time, in case y'all didn't know, Alphabet Incorporated is Google, baby. If you're a content creator on YouTube, Google, you're going to eventually, once you get monetized, you're going to love Google. Or while you sweeping this office or wiping down that counter, and you look at Sarah, Johnny, or Raymond, whoever, Googling something they ain't supposed to be while they at work, you might smile because you own part of that. Amazon. Every time I sit outside, man, and I sit outside a lot unless it get like 20 degrees, like it's supposed to get real cold tomorrow and Sunday. I sit outside. I love to see that little blue truck go by with the little smiley face with Prime written on it. Why? I have individual stocks in Amazon, but I got Amazon. Every time I see Elon Musk, man, you Google, go MSN, Yahoo, go anything. Elon Musk gonna pop up, bing, bing, just like them old irritating ads you see when you're on the internet, bing, Elon Musk, Elon Musk. NVIDIA, which I know is semiconductor chips, I have individual stocks in NVIDIA, and Meta platforms, Facebook. You might not like Facebook. You can't stand Facebook. Facebook for the old people. That's what they tell me. Guess who on Facebook? Me, baby. But guess what? This is when you need to learn the situation. You hate Facebook. You can't stand it. I go on IG, baby. I go on Instagram. I'm posting my stories. I got the music tagging along. I'm starting to get used to that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I spend more time trying to figure out what song than I do what I put in the post. Well, guess who owns Instagram? Facebook, or now Meta platforms. I ain't gotta like Facebook. I love Instagram, but guess what, baby? Hey, man, hey, Raymond, you over there? You on IG today, man? Go on, post about 5 stories while you at it. Make sure this company keep going, baby, because I'm getting paid. Berkshire Hathaway, I can't get into that. I love Berkshire Hathaway. I've been invested in them individually. They're a part of this as well. JP Morgan Chase. Chase Bank is the largest bank in the country. I don't know about the world, but I know in the country. If you're part of VTI, we're investing in it. And last is Home Depot. Man, they building houses like crazy. And they also got houses tearing up, plumbing going out, walls falling apart, beams going crazy. And guess where we go? We go right. I mean, I went to a True Value Hardware not long ago to buy a lock, a lock that you lock like for a U-Haul. But if I go to Home Depot, I might get some lumber, I might get a brush, I might get some paint. I might get some paint in case I want to paint a room. I don't even know what room I'm going to paint, but I just might buy some. But anyway, y'all get the gist of it. All right, so we got all that. Now we know what we're investing in. So let's see what VTI been doing. I ain't going to even go back. I be itching to know because when I'm sharing the screen, I can't see how many people here. I don't even know how many people I'm talking to. I'm going to pretend that I'm talking to 100 because I'm hoping y'all to share this out because somebody out there probably didn't know about this. I can't wait, man, my next live stream. Hey, how many people bought some VTI? It might be 1, might be 2, might be nobody. I don't know. I know who do got some. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm saying is for educational and informational purposes only. So we're going to go to the next screen. We're going to go to the reality page now, baby. So right now, I'm looking at Vanguard Total Stock Market. I am using 𝗖𝗥𝗬𝗡𝗘𝗘. I look at a lot of my stocks. I can't look at crypto here. I use COINBASE, but we're not talking about crypto. Who cares? So, in the last year, and I'm going to make this quick. I'm going to speed this up. First and foremost, I want to look at this 52-week range. In the last year, it's been as low as $192, and it's been as high as $244. And that's about $10 from the 52-week high. So when you're watching the CNBC and they're like, oh, the 52-week low, the 52-week high, now you're going to know where to go and look for it. Because we going to be educated on these situations, baby. They ain't going to be talking over our head no more. We're going to know what's going on. And just so y'all know, I taught way before I went to college and got a degree in finance. I self-taught myself all of this. I used to read newspapers. There was no Google. It was no internet. That's why I'm big on stock symbols right now. I had to learn the symbols because it didn't say Apple or Microsoft. It said APPL or MSLT for the symbols. I had to learn those. And it was fun. In 1 year, I'm going to say I in case you ain't got it. If you got it, then we, whatever. We're up 18.07%. I'm not really tripping out there because I'm not going to buy this fund and plan on cashing it out next year. You may, hopefully you don't. We're buying this for at least 10 years. Or if you're like me, I'm going to hold it until I retire. Hopefully I'm going to hold it beyond retirement. Hopefully it will be in my living will, or not that, it's something else that I've got to get. I can't remember the name of it. But hopefully I will never have to touch this. And hopefully 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗘𝗓, which is my granddaughter that was born yesterday, will be the first one to even crack this open. Maybe she don't have to touch it. Maybe her son or daughter will touch it. Y'all feel where I'm going with this? So in 5 years, now that's what I care about. What has it done in 5 years? It's up 100.42%, meaning I've doubled my money in 5 years. Going back to those heated and cooled seats in my car that I don't need because don't nobody ever been in the back seat. I'm rocking an iPhone XR because I took the other iPhone 11 and I don't even know if they had a 12 and now a 13. I'm going to give me a 13 though. I ain't going to say that. But 11 and 12, I skipped it. What did I do with that money? I invested, baby. I don't know what else I done skipped in the last 5 years, but I done doubled my money. But in 10 years, and I've had VTI probably about 4 years, 4 years, I think. In 10 years, it's up 255.15%. Hence the numbers, you go back and look at the thumbnail. In 10 years, every 5 years, I'm doubling my money. I'm doubling my money. All right. One last thing I want to look at. I'm going to look at dividends and we out of here. We're going to go over here and buy us a little something. I'm going to jump down in these comments. I could go through all this dividend yield and I'm going to break that down. I'm going to probably do a whole nother video. If somebody asks, I'll show you. I'll show you how to do it. As a matter of fact, I will once I get in the comments. It can be important. I can break it down if I have to, but why do I have to? I can go right down here and see every quarter. They pay a dividend quarter of 86 cents per share. So every $234, I'm going to get 86 cents. Are there some out there better? Yes. Are there some companies out there like Google, Amazon, Tesla, Meta Platforms, Berkshire Hathaway? They don't pay a dividend at all. Some of the major companies, they don't pay a dividend. So I get a check every quarter of how much I got in probably 3 or 4 different portfolios. Anyway, enough of all that. I'm going to unshare my screen because I am going to log into my Robinhood real quick. And we're going to go ahead and buy some of this stuff, man. I don't know how much. I still ain't made up my mind. But I guess what? We'll figure it out here in the next few minutes. All right. So let me go back to sharing my screen here. Here we are. We are in my, let me cancel this. Y'all can't see it, but it's in my way. So how did I do today? Boy, I ain't did worth it. Well, I did okay. Anytime I don't lose money, I'm okay. My Robinhood account, and again, I've been using this account since I had this channel to invest on a budget, $4,872.52, whatever. It's going up and down because I have a little bit of crypto in here, and it's some after-hours trading. Every once in a while, they'll trade after the hour. I made a whopping 14 cents today. I could be upset. 14 cents, what the heck am I going to do with that? I can't even pay tax on that with 14 cents. In some places like California, they charge you 10 cents per grocery bag when you go to the grocery store. So I guess I can get one bag and stuff everything in there. My buying power, I have $100 in my Robinhood account. I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I like to buy, when I'm ready to buy, like I'm ready to buy today, I actually want the market to be in a loss of money because I'm going to buy low and sell high. So I'm not too mad. I didn't make a lot of money today. I'm looking at all the stocks, and I want to, if this is your first time here, I want to show y'all. And now I got $4,800. It's to some people it's a lot, to a lot of people it's nothing. It's your discretion. But look at all the stocks I have. So if I got all these stocks, and it's $4,800, I probably ain't got a lot of money in all of them. I probably don't. Look at them. I'm still going. I'm just going. But who cares about all that? And I could have kept going. I don't care about all that. Notice at the top, VTIs right here. It's the second. This is in order of how I purchased these. I purchased VUG first, VTI, VO, and we're going to talk about those. Square, PayPal, Coinbase, Zoom, Apple, and Google. These are the order when I purchased these stocks when I first started this account. VTI is the second. Why? Because VUG is my favorite ETF, but we're not talking about Rod's favorite tonight. We're talking about, again, I'm not a financial advisor. We're being educated and getting information on a ETF that I think should be in everyone's account, which is the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF, better known as ticker symbol VTI. We're going to pretend this wasn't over here. So if I go Vanguard total, well, if I don't put tortilla, total, notice, once I type total, it's going to tell me all the totals. It's right here. I could have clicked over here, but I wanted to do it, or I could type VTI. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Oh, it lost some money today. Well, no, it's up 9 cents. I don't know why it's red. Oh, after hours. It's down 23 cents after hours. That's why. So I currently have $173 in this account. I'm down 10 cents a day, up $7.93. You're going to say, well, that is no money. That's in this account that I'm playing with. What am I up in my real accounts? I don't know. I have to go and look at it. Your average cost is $224. So I'm actually paying higher now. My average cost is $224, but I'm about to buy it at $234. Who cares? So dollars, I'm going to go ahead and just do a dub, man. I'm sorry if you don't know what that is. I'm going to do $20. It's going to give me 0.085182 of a share. And I currently own 0.739, so I'm going to have roughly 80.87. And out of my entire portfolio, this make up 3.64%. I'm going to go ahead and click. Now, keep in mind, it'll tell me I got $100 to play with right here. I'm going to click review the order. Because the market is closed, it's going to tell me to read all this. You will receive approximately, why do they say approximately? Because the market's closed. If the market changed by the time Robinhood decides to invest, it may not be 0.08. It could be 0.083. It could be 0.095. Just depends. Place after the market opens. I never read all this because I know what's going on. All I'm going to do right now is click buy. It's going to spin. Tell me my estimated shares. I'm out investing 0 of 20 because the market's closed. Once it go ahead and invest it, I'm going to click done. And just that quick. We bought us 0.08, almost a dime of a share, man. So just think of a whole dollar. Just bought 8 cents worth of a share. It's not 8 cents, but 0.08, $20 worth. And it's that simple. So I've talked a lot longer than I wanted to talk. I'm making sure I didn't forget anything. Let me go ahead, go back over here. Oh, man. Sometime today, the market went down. I was down here. Hold up, man. Where am I at? I was down here. Then it spiked up, went back down, then it kind of leveled off. Okay. All right. Yeah. Boy, I can't wait to see how many people still in here. 14 people. Oh, man, I'm not too upset. Let me click out of this. And leave that like it is. And again, I done way more talking than I wanted to. But this, seriously, y'all, is let me pull up some other stuff here. This seriously is an ETF that I think everybody should look at. I'm not going to say own. It may or may not work for you. It's something that you should look at. But $234 was the cost of one share. I spent $20. I got 0.08 of a share. Some people will look at the glass as being half empty. They will say, well, man, that's not really any money. People like Rob will look at the glass as being half full. What's the hardest part about starting a workout regimen? What's the hardest part about all the people that made the resolutions, they go into the gym January 1st? The hardest part is getting dressed and going, or getting started. That's the hardest part. Once you get there, start feeling good. The hardest part is invest that first 20. When you start getting those dividend checks, when stuff start coming into play, and you start seeing your account grow, and that 20 turn into 100, that 100 turn into 2, that 2 turn to 5. And then one thing, if you're like me, I wasn't satisfied with just investing $25. I found reasons not to go buy stuff that I wanted. Now, I would still treat myself, but stuff I wanted every payday, did I need to treat myself every payday? I found reasons to turn that $25 a month into $30 and $40 and $50 a month. Because the more I'm investing every month, the more I'm looking at my Robinhood grow, and the better I'm feeling about myself. I was texting Shelton from Your Favorite Couple last night. I was like, man, I'm over here doing some stuff with some crypto. Dude, this is deep. I mean, I was moving some crypto to a DeFi wallet, and it's not easy. It was so complicated. Y'all, I had to watch a YouTube video and pause it at least 8 times while I was doing everything I needed to do. And guess how much money I moved? Y'all go crack up. I moved $12. Just because I didn't want to mess it up. I went from my crypto.com account to my crypto.com DeFi wallet. I watched I want to say it was a 12-minute video. I paused it 8 times to move $12. And I had the time of my life because I felt a sense of accomplishment. I felt like I had did something. And when I woke up today, I didn't feel like I had done something. So with all that being said, start now, man. They talking about all this inflation stuff. Guess who don't listen? I don't listen to all no inflation. Inflation up 7%. Guess what? My portfolio, my big portfolio is up 95%. I'm 88% ahead, baby. I don't care what inflation do. Because I started. I put my clothes on and I went to the gym. Right now, some of us in the crib. I mean, I'm in the crib too, but I'm talking about with investing. Some of us in the crib. I was in the crib at one point. But I remember the day when I put my sweats on, I put my New Balance. I don't even think I had no New Balance. I had some old Nikes that weren't even meant for working out. I put those on. I put my T-shirt on. And I got dressed and I went to the gym. And when you invest that first $20, you're now climbing up on that elliptical, baby. And then next payday, you might go back and get on the elliptical again. Let's say 8, 10 paydays from now, you feel your endurance building up. And yes, if this is your first time here, I use a lot of analogies. You're feeling your endurance build up. You go to the gym that 11th time. You don't want to just get on the elliptical, meaning you don't want to just invest $20. You now want to get on the elliptical and do 30 minutes on the elliptical and do a cool down on the bike. That cool down is going to be 10 minutes. So instead of investing $20, we're going to take another 10 and add to it because that extra 10 is that cool down on the bike that we're doing at the gym. Hopefully y'all can relate to what I'm saying. And then after a year of working out, you might not, man, I have the elliptical and the bike. Dude, I'm over here doing 60 minutes on the elliptical. I'm investing $60 on the elliptical. I'm doing 20-minute cool down on the bike. That's $20 that I'm throwing in extra. Then I'm lifting weights for another 40 minutes. Do y'all see the analogy that I'm putting here? Everyday life, man. Anyway, we got 14 people in the crib, 11 people right in the doorbell. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. Some people don't want to hear this because they're scared. So, I mean, you can. Can you lose money? Yeah, you can lose some money. But my main motto is never invest a dollar you can't afford to lose anyway. This gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna tell y'all my real way of thinking. Oh, I go watch the game Sunday. The Cowboys playing the 49ers, and I ain't doing it. We just hypothetically speaking. And I was going to a sports bar, and I decided to have me 3 beers and watch the game. Cowboys win. I give me a 4th beer to celebrate because they won. I wake up Monday morning, the effects of the beer are gone. I'm at a sports bar, beer gonna be, let's just say $6 a pop. I don't know what it costs. I ain't had a beer at a sports bar, I don't know how long. 6 times 5 is 30. That $30 is down the drain. I could take that same 30 and invest it in the VTI. And again, I'm not sponsored by Vanguard. I have no affiliation with them. And I lose all my money. I ain't no different than me going to sports bar. I threw all my money down the drain with the 5 beers anyway. Do I want to lose my money? No. But if I do, I ain't gonna cry. Did I cry about the 5 beers that I had at the sports bar that are now gone and the buzz is gone and it's Monday morning and I'm at work, probably got a headache. If I lose 30, I ain't gonna cry. But the chance of you losing all your money is pretty slim. I mean, it happened in the Great Depression, and maybe a lot of people lost money during the '08 crisis, but I know I was invested in the '08 crisis. I didn't lose everything. So I don't know. But anyway, man, let me jump down in these comments. As a matter of fact, before I get into these comments, man, y'all say hello, hey to everybody and all that good stuff. And please don't leave, because right now, I guarantee there's going to be some comments or questions in here that's going to not only benefit somebody out there, it's also going to benefit me. I guarantee you, there's 16 people in here. I'm about to learn something. Now 15. I'm about to learn something in this comments. I guarantee you I am. I seen Pink Lady in the house. I see Miss Poulard, Ulysses, Brown and Beachy. Brown and Beachy, we had a brief discussion today. She got something that she know about that I have very little knowledge on. So I already know, man, it's time to open our eyes up, y'all, and just open our, actually, man, forget your eyes, close your eyes. Close your eyes, matter of fact, and imagine. Open these up, open your ears, close your eyes, and imagine, and start listening. There's so much knowledge out here on these streets. There's so much knowledge out there, man. You ain't gotta go to class no more. You ain't gotta go sit in no lecture. You ain't gotta go to no seminar. Google is one big, gigantic seminar, to be honest. YouTube is a big seminar. These live streams are a big seminar. It's people spitting out knowledge like, man, I ain't charging you nothing. It's people in these comments like Brown and Beachy, Jason Malin, D. Bryan, and I know because I know these people invest. Miss Poulard, your favorite couple, I know they invest. Some of them here to learn and some of them can teach. We can do both. I'm here to learn and I can teach. But with that being said, y'all, 1 minute and 30 seconds, because I just need to get some water. I realize I ain't have none here. I'm going to take a brief. I'm going to put my little screensaver up. I'm going to mute the mic, and then I'm going to come back. We're going to go through these comments, man, and I hope y'all bringing some heat. Ask me the tough questions. Ask me the questions that'll make me Google it. Ask me the questions that'll make me say, I can't even Google it. I want to go back and study it. That's what I want. So give me about 88 seconds, man. 88 seconds, and I'll be right back. 88 seconds. Well, not now. The clock starts when I click this little stupid button. All right. And give me 1 second. I'm going to mute my mic, and I shall Mic check 1 2 1 2. We're back, and we got 14 people. We lost 2 people. I guess they didn't want to look at the little screensaver thingy. I ain't mad at you. All right. I see Shy said water. All right. I promised something. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. This is gonna take 2 seconds because every time I do a live stream on this channel, I can't promise a video. Hopefully you learn something from more than one thing. But I want to show somebody. I want people to be able to, and I want to start doing these earlier in the week. I may do them on Fridays as well, or Saturday, depending on my work schedule. But remember I was talking about that dividend yield? I want people to go to work Monday. If you don't already know how to calculate, I'm just going to show y'all real quick. And I'm not going to try to, I could do it like this, but what's the purpose? So I'm going to close out something real quick. And this is going to take it's going to take a half a second. And I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to type, oh no, I ain't going to share my screen just yet. Hold on, because I remember something here. Not just yet. Let me type up what I want first. Because I haven't cleared my cache. So it's going to be all right, there we go. Now we can share the screen. All right, so y'all remember, man, a while ago, I was talking about that dividend yield of 1.25%, I believe it was. Let me go back real quick. Yeah, 1.25%, and y'all remember this, 86 cents. All right, we're going to go to school real quick. And in the comments, if I go too fast, somebody put in the comments, Rob, can you do that again? And I'll be more than happy. So we know that the share price is $234. I don't know why I got all itty bitty on me. Oh, no, that ain't what I'm looking for. It's over here. That's why I got little. So we know the share price is $234. $234.95. So here we go. We're going to school real quick. I'm going to take the share price, $234.95. Oh, I ain't doing nothing because I got to click this little thing here. $234.95. That's the share price. I'm going to multiply that. I'm going to click it times 1.25%. Hopefully y'all with me. Then I'm going to click the equal sign. It comes out to $2.93, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to say $2.94. Now, share price times the dividend yield, which this is where we are right now, $2.93. And depending on how often it's paid, in this case, it's paid quarterly. There are 4 quarters in a year. I'm going to divide that by 4. I'm going to hit equal, and it come up to 73 cents and 73 cents. Now, why didn't it equal this? Make you wonder, huh? And I'm going to go ahead and break that down for y'all real quick. Where is it? This should be distribution. Let me go down a little bit here. Actually, no, this is not what I'm looking at. It's over here. Distributions, baby. And I'm going to show you the difference between a stock and an ETF. This really won't work on an ETF because if you notice, the distribution changes each quarter, 67, 78, 67, 67, 72, 85. May not work on an ETF. So if I come over here and now we're going to go to Coca-Cola. I just know Coke is a pretty good stock dividend. I typed, let me slow down. I could have typed Coca-Cola, but all I typed was, I'm going to go here. I'm going to type APPL. That's Apple. Notice Apple pop. I didn't type it all. APPL. I'm going too fast. So why is it doing this? Because I need to slow down, and then it's going to give me different things, so I need to go ahead and click Apple. Pay attention to what's going on. So now I'm going to go back to Coke. KO is Coca-Cola. Don't ask me why it's KO. It don't make sense, but that's what it is. With a stock, this is going to work every single time. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go to, we know it's 61.39, so let me pull up my calculator here. I'm going to type 61. Let me clear this out, actually. Stock is going to work every time, 61.39. Let's go over here and see what the dividend yield is. Go to dividends. SeekItAlpha.com is what I'm using. Dividend yield is high, 2.76. The higher this number, the better you are as far as getting paid, 2.76. So I'm going to multiply that times 2.76%. equal $1.69. And I know they pay quarterly, but just to show y'all, they pay quarterly. The quarterly dividend is 42 cents. Let me go back over here. Let me divide this by 4. 42 cents, baby. It worked like magic every time. ETFs is going to be a little different because if they made more of a profit, they'll give you more money. If they made less of a profit, they'll give you less money. I'm going to do one more just so y'all know, and then I'm going to get in these comments. Because now I want everybody to see that it wasn't no fluff. So we're going to go to Apple real quick. We're going to type Apple. I'm going to do this one a little quicker. Apple, come up here. Go back to my calculator. I'm going to remember this here, 173.07. I'm going to do all this at once because I don't want to be going back and forth. 173.07. Dividend is 0.51. Small dividend. Go over here. All right. 173.07. I already forgot what it was. Times. I'm going to do hotkeys right now. I think it was 0.51%. Equal 88. Divided by, what my little divide by 4, equal 22 cents. I did it that quick now. Let's look over here and then I'm done. I'm getting in the comments after this. School is now out of session. Now we're about to have fun. Dividend yield, 22 cents, baby. All day, every day, baby. Now we learned something. Price, multiply, times the dividend yield. Don't forget the percent. Equal a number, which is going to be the annual dividend, divided by 4 if it's quarterly, and it's going to give you your quarterly dividend. Hopefully somebody learned something with that. And I want y'all to go to work Monday, man, and just say, hey, you know what? I'm a finance guru. I can calculate dividends now, baby. Can't tell me nothing. I know not only the stop, I know how much I'm going to get paid before they pay me. But that price, it can fluctuate. So there you go, man. And usually when the price fluctuates, the dividend yield will fluctuate along with it. But 18 people in the crib, let me jump down in these comments, man. I've been talking for I don't know how long, almost an hour. And I ain't even said hi to nobody, man. And what we're doing right now, baby, we're learning the basics. I see me, we got my boy in here. We got my main man, 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗘 Crypto, a.k.a. Cakeology, is in the building. I don't know if he's still here. He just did a comment. Man, y'all check out my boy, 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗘. I got to get used to that. 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗘 Crypto. He put out some heat the other day, man. That boy was it Rose Crypto. We ain't talking about crypto right now, but if somebody bring up some crypto, we talking about it. Man, I'm telling you, you turn these 2 radars on and close this transmitter. Whew, well, let me read. Let me go back and say it. Because when I was in the Navy, I worked in telecommunications, baby. You turn this transmitter off and these 2 receivers on, I guarantee your life will change. I guarantee you. With that being said, got Son of Madness. I see, man, Son of Madness. I ain't never seen your Point Blank Travel, baby, but I'm glad you here. And we jumping down in these comments right now. We got my main man. You cleaning in some steam chitlins, brother. Soul Bro 4. And Soul Bro hit me up, and I think I saw a comment, Soul. I got to hit you up, man. No, that was somebody else. But I did see a comment because I did respond. Glad to see you here. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, you might want to get on board this train. It ain't going to never get full, baby. I don't care if I got 1 million subscribers. It ain't going to, the train ain't going to never get full. But you might want to get on the train right now. Wow, it's only 296, 297 people on the train, and that's subscribers. That way you get here early, man. You know, I was in New York and the subway was packed. I couldn't see everything, but when it was half full, I saw everything. But anyway, man, I'm about to be putting some heat on this channel, y'all. This was just a warm-up. I'm going to condense the lecture part and have more time for the Q&A, but you might want to get on that train. And we got a member of my executive team for Points Blank Finance, 𝗕𝗓𝗍𝗪𝗓 in the house. I ain't got to say, I ain't got no channel members on here. I ain't got no super chats. I ain't monetized, so this is going to be pretty easy. And I'm not going to be on here just to be on here. So if there's no questions, man, I'm going to be in and out. I am going to do a lot of the speaking and hellos and how you doing on Points Blank Travel. My first channel, my primary channel, I'm kind of getting away from that. And we got another part of the executive team here Brian Legacy Building, my main man D. Brian. So what's going on, fam? Don't forget to ring the doorbell. Let's get paid, baby. I didn't even say that at the beginning, man. I was so happy to get into the lecture part. I didn't even say that. And we got Prince Daniel says, Uncle Rod, blessings, my brother. How you doing? If your first time here, man, you're going to hear people call me Uncle Rod, Uncle PBT. I don't know where that came from. They say I'm everybody's favorite uncle. I'm your favorite brother. I'm your favorite everything except financial advisor, because this channel is for educational, informational purposes only. I'm your favorite homie, your favorite mentor, whatever you want me to be. I'm just not your favorite financial advisor. Don't go telling nobody that, because that's not what I am. And we got Soul Bro representing Philly, man. I know a couple people in Philly. My main man, Credit Card Maestro, is out of Philly. A couple other people. I know some other people over there, man. I can't remember them. Oh, yeah. No, D. Anderson ain't from Philly. I'm tripping. And we got Meeting I in the crib. What's up, King of Credit? Peace to the chat. What's going on? Hopefully, sooner or later, I'm going to be known as the King of Finance. But not King of Financial Advisors. The King of Finance, baby. Because I'm going to tell you, I hated PE, man. I hated turning flips, but I love gymnastics now. And I ain't talking about watching the Olympics, baby. I'm talking about making my money flip. I'm talking about flip. Man. And we got Work to Live, Not Live to Work. By the way, man, I'm sorry, I'm tripping, y'all. Brian Legacy Building, content creator. Check him out. He just started his channel. Meeting I, content creators. Check them out. Dope couple, very dope. Work to Live, Not Live to Work. Content creator. She talks about, I hate saying this word, couponing. Is it couponing or couponing? Felicia, I'm going to call you. We keep lying to each other. But I'm going to call you to figure out the proper pronunciation of that. Hey, Rod, and PBF. You're going to see acronyms. PBF is Points Blank Finance Family, tuning in from Jersey, baby. And what was the little acronym we learned earlier? DCA, dollar cost average. When you see me buying fractional shares, not a full share, I'm kind of dollar cost averaging into the market. I don't try to time. I just buy when I got the money, baby. And if I make it, I make it. If I don't, I don't. I don't try to time the market. I just invest. And Meeting I, showing love to Work to Live, Not Live to Work. And we got two more content creators in here. Another part, a huge part of the executive team for Points Blank Finance and Points Blank Travel, D. Brian. Part of the executive team for Points Blank Travel, Meeting I, Jason Maitland. Good evening, PBF and everyone. Let's grow together, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm here to grow, man. We planting seeds, baby. We watching trees grow. We planting seeds. We ain't planting no seeds for no flowers. I ain't got time for no flowers. We planting seeds and watching trees grow. Why do we want a tree, man? I know when I grew up in Arkansas, they had trees, and they were like, oh, this tree's 150 years old. That tree's 200 years old. I ain't never seen a flower that was 200 years old. But why are we planting seeds to grow trees? Generational wealth, baby. Plants gonna die. Some kind of way my hedge out front of my house died in a winter storm last night. I ain't do nothing to it, but I got to explain that to the property manager whenever he come over here and visit. He ain't gonna believe it was a snow, but that's what really happened. But I ain't got to explain nothing about them two trees in my front yard. We planting seeds to grow trees. Let me write that down. That's a new slogan. We planting seeds to grow trees. We ain't growing no flowers. We ain't growing no plants. Trees live forever. Same way we're gonna have our money living. I used to say I couldn't carry it with me. I was gonna spend it all before I left. That was the frosted mini wheat. That was the non-frosty side of me. Now I'm frosty, baby. I used to say I'm spending all this money. I ain't leaving nobody nothing for what? They can work for their own like I did, man. So immature. That's really what it was. I can come up with a couple other adjectives for myself, but I'm not going to be hard on myself. It was just immature. Now, I want to see how much money I can leave for my offspring. I want to see how much I can leave behind. I ain't none of Drake. I ain't talking about buried in the casket next to me. I ain't got time for all that. If they mess it off, though, I'm going to come back and haunt them. I'm just going to let them know, man. But anyway, hey, y'all learn about me, man. I love having fun. I'm business. But I like me and Ms. Pooler. I was talking about that yesterday. She's like, no, today. I don't think people, no, I don't remember the day or yesterday. I don't think people, everybody think you're all about fun, but I don't think people know how serious and how business-minded you are. I said, yeah, I kind of created that monster. But big homie, D. Brian, YFC, and we got another part of the executive team. Y'all going to probably say everybody in here part of the executive team. Not everybody. But I like to surround myself with greatness, and I like to be greatness that's surrounding me with other people. I like to surround them, and I like them to surround me. If you're surrounded by greatness, man, it's kind of hard to fail. Because when I venture off into rod land, they pull me back into reality. So Brown and Beecher, another content creator, says, hey, everyone. Hey, Rod, I came for my wrench. Oh, man. Okay. I got to get you a wrench over here then. I think, yeah, I got to get all y'all wrenches, man. I don't forget. But I got you after this. I can't do it right now. You know me. I'm not a multitasker. I'm a unitasker. Is that a word? A unitasker? Brian Beach is showing love to me tonight. Your favorite couple. And Brian Legacy Bill is showing love to me tonight. And everybody showing love to everybody. Peace, Queen Beachy. I hope y'all still here because I did a whole lot of talking, man. If you're just not tuning in, make sure you go back and check out the replay. I don't drop gems. I don't drop nuggets. I drop boulders, baby. And there was a lot of boulders dropped tonight. A lot. And it's a lot of stuff that I see on my primary channel, Points Blank Travel. I'll be honest, I'm not even thinking about right now. I'm so laser focused. I'm so serious. I want so many people to come up. I want so many people to start planting these seeds and start growing these trees. I'm not even thinking about a lot of the cliches I have. You know, I don't drop gems. I drop boulders. I'm broadcasting from the DFW. I done forgot my whole script. But I ain't going to never forget that info I got to put out. And that's what we get. We getting boy, oh boy. And hey, my king, I knew that was coming at Brian Legacy Building, man. They're royalty. Queen and King, Queen Beachy and King D. Brian. They're from the East Coast South royalty. We're tripping. We all kings and queens though while I'm playing. All right, it's a lot of love showing in here tonight. I like that. See, I told y'all, here it is, my queen. How are you tonight, my king, my queen? I feel like I'm watching Hamlet or something, man. I love both of them, though, but I feel like I'm watching Hamlet or... I'm educated now, don't y'all trip. Yes, Brown and Beachy. Okay, they done got all the royalty speaking out the way. And I know how she feel about VTI is the bum.com. I'm glad you made that a big old bum, because I'd have been like, what is this thing? Is that a mouse or... Yes, VTI, Vanguard, Total Stock Market ETF. Please start getting used to the symbols because as we keep rolling, I'm going to say it. You're going to hear me say symbols, VUG, VOO. I was talking to Brown and Beachy earlier today, and I said, I don't know how it came up. I mentioned ETF, and she said, yeah, I love VOO. I knew exactly what she was talking about, but what if I didn't? VOO, what is that? Is that like a TV channel? I mean, is that, you know, like ABC or NBC or CBS? What is VOO? But I knew exactly what she was talking about. The Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, baby. I didn't go to school for this. While everybody else watching Netflix and everybody else watching Hulu and Disney Plus, I'm not saying do that. Don't do that. I pay $300 a month for cable and I barely turn my TV on because I always have this in front of me. This right here, this Apple, this MacBook Pro, and I'm studying. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I ain't saying you got to do this. This is what I do. Oh, right, and that's your favorite couple speaking to a whole lot of people, baby. And I like how they do it. They just speak to a whole lot of people, get it out of the way, and I am doing very well. I can't complain, can only exclaim. Ooh, man, Brian and Beach be dropping them boulders too, y'all. This woman need to write a book. I'm country, y'all. Sometimes I say this girl, but it's because I grew up in the South. I can't complain, can only exclaim. God dang it, man. I can't even write that down because that sounds like something you've made up. Okay, me and I just finished recording a video, editing and learning from 𝗕𝗏𝗧𝗢, man. Got another nickname, but I can't wait to see that video. I know your favorite couple, I think he said he was doing some work today too, and I know me and I going live tomorrow, and man, it's some heat up in here, y'all. Okay, Brown and Beachy says she purchase or she buy more VTI every 2 weeks. You may not be Brown and Beachy. You may not be Rod. You may not be able to do it every 2 weeks. More matter of fact, hold up, man. Hold on. I got something missing here. Hold up, let me check one more thing here. All right. Congratulations, I watched Atlanta Housewives, whatever the name of that show, about 3 times. All I care about was the intro and Nene. I don't keep up with the Joneses. I am the Joneses. Meaning, I'm not going to do what Brown and Beachy do. I'm not going to do what Rod do. I'm going to be, well, let me phrase. I'm not going to do what Meet and I do, or your favorite couple, or Miss Poulard. I'm going to do what's comfortable for Rod. And that's what people need to start getting that mindset. What if it take you a whole month to scrape up $20? Don't get discouraged. Take that whole month and scrape up $20 and invest it. Don't get discouraged. Don't get down. Just saying, man. But I like to hear what she do it every 2 weeks, but you may not be us just yet. Be yourself. Work to Live is showing love to your favorite couple. Y'all, people don't believe me, man. I'm telling y'all, mark my word. And I keep saying it. If this is your first time here, I'm telling you, Points Blank Finance is going to overtake Points Blank Travel. And Points Blank Travel right now is on fire. I love that channel, and I'm gonna put in the same word, but this, man, there's so much knowledge in the finance world. I could easily combine these two channels and wouldn't even have to worry about getting monetized again and just make money over money. But I want to separate them because everybody that's working on credit ain't worried about finances right now. Everybody that's working on finances ain't worried about credit. That's why I got one channel for credit, one channel for finances. That's simple. All right, where we at here? All right. D. Brian showing love, and then Work to Live, not letting work say, hey girl. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes I just say it how I hear it. If I was there at Brown and me, y'all tripping. Okay, oh man, they back to the royalty. My queen, my king. And Miss Poulard is in the house. Miss Poulard is also an integral part of Points Blank Travel. I really just started this channel, so I did let her know earlier that, and I'm glad you're here. I got to reach out to you, too, and see what's going on with what you called me and told me. But I told her I was doing a video on ETFs tonight, and she said she'll be here. Good evening, great investors. Thank you, man. See, I didn't even say the wealth family. That's how I'm supposed to introduce myself. We're the wealth family. We're growing wealth together. I was so ready to get in topic. I done forgot everything I was supposed to say. I better get me a script. And we got a lady that's been rocking with me since the early days of Points Blank Travel. Make sure you check out Points Blank Travel. I sound like a commercial right now. And Pink Lady been rocking with me since I first started watching Cakeology or Bionic Bob Crypto. Says, hey fam, I'm going to try and listen. I'm doing research on, I don't even know how to say this, lighter graphene and crisp tech right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to write that down. That sound like some high tech stuff right there, Pink Lady. Hopefully you tune in, and man, that sound pretty. I'm gonna go back and watch this. Brown and Beach is showing love to Miss Poulard, and did I do that twice? Oh no. And showing love to Pink Lady, and Miss Poulard showing love back to Brown and Beachy. I like this here. All right, I might skip some of these. How long we been going? Yeah, I probably will skip some of these. But hey, Brown and Beachy, and hey, Pink Lady. And we got 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗘 in the building, another content creator. Says, hey, hi, Rod. How you doing? Shy, glad to have you back in here for another live stream. She is part of that. Everybody in here, for the most part that I've seen so far, is part of the PBT family, which is great. Thank y'all for jumping over to this channel, man. And if you know, and it ain't that many people in here, but if you got something out of this live stream, just make your boy feel good. It don't cost nothing. Ain't no super chats, ain't no channel memberships. Just put a 1 in the comments. I mean, if you didn't, don't put nothing. Ain't no 2s and 3s, but if you got one thing out of this live stream, just put a 1 in the comments, man. Make your boy feel good. You know, I don't really need to be felt good, but it's always good to be felt good, if that makes sense. I sound like something from the deep country roads of Arkansas right there. And Meet and I saying, congrats, Pop, such a blessing. Yeah, man, and I meant to put it up, but if you follow me on Instagram at Points Blank Travel, as a matter of fact, I can't believe, man, I'm so behind when it comes to technology. I need to call my daughter and FaceTime her tonight. You know, I got to give her kudos because she kept texting me. She kept texting me today and just showing me pictures of the baby. And I came to the conclusion maybe she didn't feel like FaceTiming. But then she sent me a picture and said she got my lips. And I'm looking at the baby because the baby was laying down. So I'm looking sideways. I'm like, I didn't tell her. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess she do. But I didn't see it. They too little, man. I can't see stuff when they that little. Like 1 day old, I'm still trying to figure out if she like her husband or her. But to me, she looked like her brother, which is my grandson. That's who she looked like. And he looked like, some days he looked like his father, some days he looked like his mother. So anyway, thank you, 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗏. And I really have a dilemma coming up. I wasn't going out there to April, but I hope everything with the current situation cool down, because around that April time frame, it's going to hurt my heart if I can't go out there and see her. So, and D. Brian, Brian Legacy Builder, speaking to everybody in the chat. I'm not going to read all that. I should for watch time purposes, but I'm not. And me and I showing love to Miss Poulard. And Pink Lady says, good evening, Lady Poulard. That is so cool. Hey, we got Kayla, one of my coworkers in the building, man. And she did, she texted me, said, where you, WYA, I'm glad. And Kayla was for real there before I even started Points Blank Travel. Like, I told them, and they kind of motivated me. And she told me something one day. I don't know if she's still in here. She said my thumbnails sucked. And I got so butthurt, y'all. I was like, oh man, I can't believe she just told me that. I thought I was doing good. And they all looked alike, and they sucked. Oh, they were terrible, terrible. And shortly after she told me that, I started like reading stuff, YouTube. Hey, thumbnails and description, most important part. I had to go back and tell her she was absolutely right. Congrats again on the grandbaby. I've been saying she's gonna have you wrapped around her finger. Yeah. Her mother had me wrapped around her finger. So imagine what my granddaughter's gonna do. Yeah. I already feel like she already her first day on the planet Earth, and she had me so sleep because I couldn't sleep. My daughter texted me last night at about 1 in the morning. And I don't even believe I'm doing this live stream. I got no sleep last night. I was so excited. And my daughter called me probably about an hour after having a baby. It sounded like she had just left the movies or something. I was like, you sure you just had a baby? She's like, yeah. I said, you don't sound like it. And Uncle P for pop it. No, man, ain't no Uncle P for no pop. Matter of fact, I don't know what I'm gonna. She can call me anything. I mean, you're my grandson. He called me Pops. So, I mean, whatever. They can call me. I don't care what they call me, to be honest. I can't be having no favorites, though, but I got a feeling she's going to get away with a little bit more than everybody else did. Well, both of them. Opinion. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't say opinion. I like to spell it out, bro. Bitch, you be cracking up, man. At PB, congrats. Thank you, Pink Lady. Thank you. Yeah, man. Boy. And I can still do it, but excuse me, man. Kayla crying, laughing. I don't even know why, man. And Brown be not peeing in the pot and throwing. Yeah, man, you got a pot to piss it or want to throw it out of, Brown. Bitch, I know you'd have heard that. I've been in that thing, man. I've been in that situation, man. I was about to say we got another channel member, but I ain't got no channel members here. Hello, Rod and Credit fam. Let's get paid, baby. Yeah, this is the credit family, the paid family. We all the families. The good thing about this ETF is that it contains companies that have strong performance. Yes. Now, it's got 4,000, whatever it was, 600 or 100 or whatever. But it's going to have some companies that don't do so well. But like what Brown and Beaches said, it's got some strong companies that have strong performance. Speaking of which, man, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. Brown and Beaches is going to be joining me in the very near future on a topic that she has a lot. I'm not going to say what the topic is. She has a lot of knowledge, and I have a minute amount of knowledge. I'm going to brush up on it. I don't have a date, but she will be joining me for a collaboration. I'm looking forward to that. We briefly talked about it today. Ms. Poulard showing love to Marcus. Hey, everybody showing love to Marcus. Home Depot also has opened a home decor store chain. Wow, I didn't even know that. Man, VTI. I'm telling you, if y'all have any questions about VTI, you can hit me up. I have 2 email addresses, pointsblankfinance. Don't forget the S on points at gmail.com, and also pointsblanktravel, pointsblanktravel or pointsblankfinance. You'll probably do better at pointsblanktravel because I'm used to checking that one. I get around to the finance one, but I'm getting used to it. So, all right, okay, I read all those. Let me. Laugh out loud. Go and get you some Berkshire Rod. Get you some Berkshire B. Yeah, I think I got B. I can't afford A. Berkshire A. I haven't even looked in a while. It was like a couple $100,000 a share. But I remember used to dreaming about being able to get Berkshire back when I first got into the stock game, and now I actually have several shares of Berkshire B. What Pink Lady is talking about. Can't afford A. There it is. If you want to see the percentage of assets VTI ETF holds, thank you for that, D. Bryan and Bryan Legacy Building. That's actually what I was showing on the screen earlier. He's put the link down in the description. I appreciate that. And thank you, Ms. Poulard. She just thanked D. Bryan for dropping that link. There we go. Oh, my God. I just said it's a couple $100,000. Berkshire Hathaway A. Berkshire Hathaway, in case you don't know, that's Warren Buffett's company. One share. I just said it was 200-something thousand. Thank you, Pink Lady, for putting this in there. It's $485,379 per share. $500,000, one share. There were several people that got on this early when he first started. Can you imagine how much money they have now? Matter of fact, my main portfolio is pretty much centered around Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway holdings. I haven't looked at it in a while, but I have investments in like South America, Stone Corporation or Stone Co. or something like that. I read an article where he bought that. I'm sorry, my security camera just went off. I'm closer to the front of my house now. I just noticed my security camera lit up and did what do you call that stuff? I'm about to say infrared. What do they call it at night? Night vision. So I'm making sure there's nobody out there. And yes, this is the one I have. The one that's $324.13. Berkshire Hathaway B. A and B. Hey, and we got Sid of Madness, man. I've been seeing Sid of Madness on How to Build Credit TV. I know he frequents, that's my boy Dwayne. He also frequents Dwayne's other channel, My Investment Journey. And it's good to see you here, Sid of Madness. I didn't even know you were subscribed or checking this channel out. Sid of Madness has a lot of credit knowledge. He also has a lot of investment knowledge. So Sid of Madness, glad to have you here. It's a blessing. Hopefully I see you around more. Irritate me, man. Okay. Hopefully we didn't lose nobody, man. It was a brief, and it'll merge this together, but it was a streaming quality issue with the internet, so it briefly stopped it. But that's what I love about the software I use. Once I click go live in a certain time frame, it'll pick me right back up where I started. Hold up, man. But it did take me to the bottom. No, it didn't. It made me do something with my comments. Hey, if it skipped your comments, you may have to put them back in there because it did chop the comments off at a certain point. Yes, Ms. Poulard and Beachy, compound interest is a beast. Yes, it is, man. And I'm starting to do compound interest on my crypto. That's even more of a beast. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm here to tell y'all. What I was talking to Sheldon about last night, man, if I skipped your comment, it wasn't me. It was because the internet had an issue and it chopped off some of the comments. If you had a comment up there, please put it back down here. So much. I would love to just go back over to answer your question. Compound interest is a beast. And when I do some of these future crypto videos, and right now I'm trying to mix it up. I want to do ETFs. I want to do stocks. I want to do crypto. ETF, stocks, crypto. Roth IRAs and 401ks. We about to do the thing on here. I had to catch myself. But yes, compound interest is a beast. But man, see, I know it skipped some stuff because it just, and again, y'all, it's not me that skipped it. It's the software. It went from wherever it was, and I can probably go back to my phone and maybe be able to pull it up. But right now, it's not going to show me that. So put it back in here. And meaning I said so much knowledge being dropped. Hey, I try to do it every time, and believe it or not, I didn't put much preparation into this live stream. I didn't really have to. Because it's stuff I look at on a daily anyway. Yes, a Pink Lady. Yes, don't even have to think twice. Yep. Okay, well, hey, I'm glad you ain't taking a break tonight, Ulysses. Ulysses has been rocking with me since I first started as well. He said he's taking a break from YouTube. And speaking of that, yes, hashtag compound interest. Yes, indeed. Ms. Poulard is saying, yes, Rod, and it feels so good to grow daily. It does, man. Just to learn. I try to learn something every day, and I learned a lot last night. As a matter of fact, I'm so thankful that I was up learning, because if I wouldn't have been, I sleep with my phone on vibrate, and there's a high possibility I wouldn't have saw that text from my daughter until this morning, and it was so good to be in that moment. I think she sent me the text at 12:44, and I saw it at 12:51. No, 12:55. It's 11 minutes. Oh man, I got a different chair today. Oh yeah, I got one of my patio chairs. I'm being ghetto. Ooh, it feels good to sit back. My other chair I normally sit in, that's why I'm sitting up, because I don't even have arms on it. But I'm sorry, man. I'm taking a break right now. Let me get back up here where I'm supposed to be. Man, to pull this up, because I've been laying back and went to sleep on y'all. No problem, Ulysses. I appreciate you. Yeah, Ulysses, please, man. And whether Ulysses, man, you take a break and just come back on the days I'm on here. You can take a break on all other people. Yes, learning is so addictive. Yes, this was when I took my break. Ooh, boy, I got to hurry up, man. Then when I took my break, even these be out of control. And this is good, man. This is some good stuff tonight. Thanks, Shelter. My bad. You're a favorite couple. I like the screensaver. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get better, man. I'm trying to get better with these. Not screensaver. Thumbnail, whatever you call them, dang old thing. And we got Miss DC in the house. Says, hey, PBT family, let's make MMPF is her version. D. Bryant originally started this with MMPP. Matter of fact, if you check out the description, there's some merchandise that says hashtag MMPP, and that stands for Making My Pockets Fat. PHAT is how D. Bryant. And with Miss DC, she says MMPF, Making My Pockets Fat. That's what we all about here. Planting seeds to grow trees, baby. We ain't growing no flowers. We ain't growing no plants. And Miss Poulard, show love to Miss DC. And fam, always remember, you become a millionaire in a bear market. You become a billionaire in a bull market. Please start on your millionaire status today. Let me break that down. For those of you that don't know, a bear market is when the market is just sucking. It's when it's going down. Everything's red. Stock prices are dropping like crazy. Crypto prices are dropping. That's a bear market. A bull market is when prices are going up. You become a millionaire, according to D. Bryant, in a bear market, and you become a billionaire in a bull market. Please start on your millionaire status today. Yes, sir. Okay, so I just explained it, Shy. A bear market is when everything's going down. Everything's in the red. Market crash. If there are so many consecutive days where everything's in the red or everything's losing money, that's considered a bear market. If there's so many consecutive days, everything in the green, everything going up, that's considered a bull market. You got the bear. If you go to, and I had the opportunity to take a picture outside that, man, I don't know what's going on. I'm here, y'all. I just got that notice about my internet again, and I don't want this to trip. I had a chance to take a picture outside of the Wall Street with that bull. I got it somewhere when I went there in 2019. I always wanted to go there, and I finally got a chance. It was so many people doing that. We got my main man, Bionic Bob Crypto, a.k.a. K-College, said, what up, PBF? Love the new channel. Thank you, my brother. And I got to, hey, man, y'all check out Bionic Bob Crypto. This dude, he flattered. He just blew my mind. Damn flattered. He blew my mind because I didn't even know. I knew Cake he's the best of the best when it comes to business credit, but I didn't know he knew as much as he knew about crypto. Man, he over there spitting knowledge, yo. Y'all check him out. Even if you don't know nothing about crypto, it's the perfect channel because he's breaking it down. Not the same way I do. He's doing it better than I do. I'm just going to be real with y'all. I'm just being real, so. Yeah, check out the family. Cakeology's second channel. Notice he said check out the family because Cake is family. Cakeology's second channel, crypto, and more. Thank you, your favorite couple, dropping that. Cinnamon said, Ms. Poulard, I did a little backtracking, and if you invested $10,000 per year into VTI, see, I was just telling y'all about Cinnamon. I remember I went from 2011 to 2021. Cinnamon took it back from 2006 to 2021. He went 15 years. That's $150K total. You end up with 400. Now, okay, so he doing it a little different now. Now, I didn't get this big because I just want to break down what Cinnamon did. He's taking $10K per year for 15 years. Some people have it like that, some people don't. So for a total of $150K invested, you end up with $439,817.20 valuation and receive 6485.88. And I got to see what the rest is, probably percent. It cut off his comment. Not counting reinvested distributions, not counting reinvested dividends. When you see reinvested distributions, that is reinvested dividends. Hold on, man, my watch. Got my arms sweating. All right, Bonnie Bob Crypto, welcome. Good evening, sir. Man, I know every time you see K College, it's just cool. It's cool to see everybody here. I appreciate all of y'all. All right, Brian Legacy Building, breaking it down. That shots arrive when the market is down 20% or more for at least 2 months. They call it a bear market. When the stock market is consistently on the upward climb, they call it a bull market. That's why I like live streams, man. I love it. D. Brian explained it different than I explained it. Would explain it probably different than Bonnie and Bob Crypto. But at the end of the day, we're all saying the same thing. It's just different interpretations. And that's sometimes what, the way I said it, shots around maybe like, okay, that kind of went over my head, the red, the green, what's up with all these colors? D. Brian broke it down a different way, and that's why I love this community, man. There's so much knowledge, and I guarantee you, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I said I was going to learn something tonight. Hey, B.O.B., you know how we do it over here, baby. You know how you do it over there on your channel. Ain't nothing but love, man. And your favorite couple, my executive team, I'm telling you, they the best. Ooh-wee. Why? I ain't gonna even tell y'all the secret. Why I tell y'all the secret? I tell you the secret because it ain't no secret. They're all content creators. They know what the people want. They know people looking for links. And they ain't just content creators. There was a Meeting Our War show. D. Brian just starting. But Brown and Beachy won. Your favorite couple won. Points Blade Travel won. We are winners, baby. We are winners. And that's why I just, bam, hey, I ain't got to send that. And your favorite couple, because, or Brian and Beachy, like, okay, hey, Brian and Bob in the house, let's drop his link. Man, it's cool to be surrounded by greatness, and these people are the best, y'all. B.O.B. has entered the building at Bionic Bob. Man, we got to do another. I want to do a collab on your channel. I want to get you back over here on this channel. You was on Points Play Travel, but I want you to get you over here to talk about some of that stuff that I don't know nothing about, Rose or whatever crypto you was talking about today. I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm going to say it only because he said it before. Bionic Bob done gone through millions with an S of dollars. I ain't going to say no more than that. He can say all the rest. Showing love to Miss Poulard, showing peace and love. I can hear him now. Peace and love, baby. Peace and love. It's a pleasure to have you here, though, B.O.B., man. See, that's what I'm saying. Miss Poulard is like, Center Madness. What? I love it, man. I love it. It's the smallest sentence or the smallest paragraph that somebody can type. Thank you, Center Madness, and thank you, Miss Poulard. It's the smallest paragraph that somebody can type, and then the smallest sentence, like Ms. Poulard, that somebody can respond, and next thing you know, you've ignited a massive fire. Somebody's like, man, I didn't know that. I can't invest 15 or 10,000 a year. I might be able to do 1,000 a year. I can't do 10,000. Let me calculate and see where I would be then. Beauty. Buying about crypto, living the dream. Yeah. Man, Brown and Beach are traveling every 3 minutes. And Brown and Beach is showing love to Center Madness. I mean, people that have been around know Center Madness. Obviously, know Brown and Bob. Brown and Bob says, yes, wonderful. God is good. Yes, he is. All the time and all the time, God is good. Yes, he is. And Ulysses, man. Ulysses been rocking with me and B.O.B. way back in the day. And Shy says, oh, thanks so much to Brian Legacy Building. Thank you, man, for dropping that. And Miss Poulard telling Bionic Bob, and Bionic Bob is also an indirect part of the executive team because I've talked to him quite a bit and got some knowledge on crypto. Presentation, PBF, thank you. That fire presentation, okay, I left the fire out. Man, I just did it, and I was hoping it worked out. This was supposed to be a video, y'all. And I just want y'all to, it may not make sense to you if you're not a content creator. I've been going Well, an hour or something. Now it's 12 minutes, 24 seconds. If my thing start flashing, which it normally will, I have to change the battery. But this was supposed to be a video, and it probably would have been, I guess, a 20-minute video because well, probably about 15 because I'd have shortened it up. 20 minutes. I've been on here almost an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I could have did this in a 10-minute video, but I like the interaction, and it's easier for me to do a live stream than it is to do a video because I don't have to edit. It is what it is. I make a mistake, I got to keep on shaking, man. Shaking and faking, baby. Faking and shaking, whatever you got to do, but thank you so much, man. I saw your favorite couple said something about the presentation as well. I appreciate that. Yeah, check out 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗘 channel. Thank you for asking. Make sure y'all check out 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗘, man. And matter of fact, they're going live. I'm pretty sure I saw a thing tonight. They're going live tomorrow, man. Cool channel. You have a lot of fun. At least I have a lot of fun over there. And everybody else have a lot of fun over there. Check out your favorite couple, right? And these are the channels they're dropping them right now. Work to live, not live to work. Your favorite couple. They're all down here. Check them out. And if I say check them out, it's because I watch these content creators myself. Brown and Beach. I got some catching up to do, especially with Brown and Beach and Work to Live, Not Live to Work, only because I've been shooting a lot of videos and a lot of live streams. What a blessing it is to be blessed. Yes, it is, man. Rod, I have a question. Okay, dude, what's the question, man? Just what don't you just put? Rod, I have a question for you. ... And then ask the question. Ulysses like to turn this into a soap opera. I love it. But I love Ulysses though. But just ask the question. And in this case, yeah, you do it like this because I'm watch time, baby. But what I would do, Ulysses, just like a while ago when, excuse me, man, every live stream, my eye itch like a little kid. Just like the internet went down. What if the internet go down, or knock on wood, and you waiting to ask the question, then I don't get to answer the question. So I would put it in one thing, but you do it how you want to do it. Since we're on Points Blank Finance, now you can answer why you loan. Okay, because he wanted to ask this question the other day. I personally long-term invest. I don't like short-term investment, meaning I buy and hold. I buy stocks and I hold them. I lost during the first demic of the first, I could even think about it, made me tongue twisted. During the first week of the pandemic, I lost $12,000 in 1 week. $12,000. I didn't trip. I've noticed with me, when I used to try to buy and sell, but I end up losing more money. I also did it. A lot of these companies like Robinhood, they don't charge you a commission. When I first started investing, if you went to a stockbroker, if you only had $100 to invest, you was gonna pay him or her 30, and you was only gonna invest 70. Then they went down to $14.95, $9.95, $5.95, $4.95. Now they're pretty much at zero. And I found myself, if I was buying and selling, I was spending way more money if I just put it there and hold it. So when I like to long-term invest, and I find solid companies. I don't do a lot of stock research. Solid companies. I can name right now 5 solid companies right off the bat that anybody can name. You don't have to have a finance degree. I guarantee you right now, if I tell people to name 5 solid companies, one of them's probably going to be Facebook. One of them's going to be Amazon. One of them's going to be Apple. That's 3. One of them's going to be Google. And I don't know what's up with the internet, y'all. I'm just going to weather through it. And I'm actually closer to my router. Y'all give me a half a second. I'm closer to my router than I normally would, and I see quite a few people in here. So y'all give me a half a second. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm not gonna be doing, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna change, and it's not the battery or anything, it's just the internet connection, and it's driving me nuts. And I'm not gonna reboot my router. If I do that, I'm gonna lose everything. But I think the information is so powerful tonight, and it's so many good questions in here. And good. I just saw because it took me to the bottom, and I didn't realize all these different people in here. But y'all give me a half a second. I'm not gonna take off the screen. I'm just gonna mute my mic real quick because I want to look at some on my router, and it should take a half a second here. Yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all real quick. While I'm up, I am gonna change this battery because once I get the flow on, I'm not stopping no more till I finish this. So give me a half a second. All right. Hopefully we ain't got no more dang on shenanigans going on. We got 15 people still in here. I thank y'all for standing by with all this extra stuff going on here. And it's weird, man, because I'm actually closer to my router, which shouldn't matter. It's all wireless. But anyway, hopefully I answered that question. Check out PBF as he transforms into PBT. I like how you put that, man. Yeah, check out the other one. Hot Rod. And I'm going to get through these because I saw a lot of people in here once everything reset. Any other brokerage account you use besides Robinhood? Yes. I use my main brokerage is Merrill Edge, which is Merrill Lynch. It's part of Bank of America. I use JP Morgan Wealth Management, which is Chase. I use Stash, Fidelity, and Robinhood. I have 5 different brokerages, and in case somebody else asks the question, I'll go ahead and answer it now. As when it comes to crypto, I have Crypto.com, COINBASE, COINBASE Pro, Voyager, Celsius, Gemini, and I recently added a Crypto.com DeFi wallet, meaning I'm taking my crypto online, and moving it offline where it's not really connected to any. It's kind of, but not sort of. So I have 5 different brokerages and 401k and 6 different crypto accounts. And yes, they all have money in them. So this is when I asked the question earlier, put a 1 in the chat if you're getting something out of this. And if you're just now tuning in, man, we are talking about the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF or Exchange Traded Fund. And I would highly recommend if you just tuned in, please go back and watch the replay. It was a lot of information, and I try to keep it as simple as possible. So, man, put 1 3 times. I appreciate that. And Brown and Beachy put a 1. Thank you so much. Hashtag 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓9. A lot of graphene sounds like, man, I got to see what you're talking about, Pink Lady. I'm going to go back and watch this. Or I'll fast forward to this part. And I don't want to write it down right now because there's so many people in the chat. All right. And there goes Sarai's channel. Let me help you reach 300 subscribers tonight. Thank you, Miss Polar. Hello to all. I appreciate that. I really do. We were at 300. And one thing I don't like, man, and I know people be trying to help. I went to, and I love what they did. I went to 𝗕𝗧𝗢𝗧's live stream last night, and they took pointsblankfinance over 300. But what people don't realize, if they don't go in there in a certain amount of time and watch a video or comment, YouTube take those subscribers back. So last night we were at 301 thanks to 𝗕𝗧𝗢𝗧. Matter of fact, I'm not going to do it like that. I want to thank 𝗕𝗧𝗢𝗧. I'm not sure if they're in here or not. Thanks to House of X. But the people that subscribed, they didn't watch anything, probably because they didn't know. And then we went back down to 296 and then up to 298. I don't know where I am right now. So I would really appreciate that. And we got my main man. Hey, I was watching your podcast today, Information Man Show in the crib. And I should have known this is a VJC or Vern's Junk Closet raid. And I was over in Vern's. She was doing a live stream. She had a rapper and a barber. I forgot his name, man, because I had so much going through my mind getting ready for this live stream. So I appreciate the raid, Vern's Information Man Show. Content creator hot. This dude here is DOPE dope. Check him out. We had an opportunity to collab. I want to collab with him and talk more. Last time was about credit. I wouldn't mind talking about finance. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't mind getting in one of them hot, and I mean hot topic. He did. It's so ironic. I was just thinking about him when I went to check my router. He had a live stream going so well the other day. And it was about a young man that had got killed. And the live stream was just going so well. And he started having all these technical issues. And he had to stop. And I'm going to tell you, I know he was upset, but I guarantee you I was right behind him with upset because that live stream was fire. So it's good to have him here, man. Make sure y'all check him out. And I know that now that I know it's a raid, I know I'm going to, matter of fact, and y'all probably, I'm not too worried about the links being dropped right now, just because I want to get through these real quick. At Soul Bro, greetings. Yes, welcome in. Information Man Show. Thank you so much, Brian. Much respect back to you. Yeah, man. Ain't nothing but respect and love. A lot of content creators in here. And thank you, Vern's Junk Closet. I don't know if you're still in here. Welcome, Vern's Junk Closet. Rate is coming, brother. Points Blank Finance. Oh, man. I thank you, Vern's, for doing it. Your favorite couple family. Great to see you. Happy Friday. And we had a couple technical issues, so we're going to get through that real quick. Now I am going to get away from the hellos and the highs because I know there's so many people in here. Let me rephrase that. So many comments. I want to say so many people. Yes, PBF and BNB collab coming soon, and that is Points Blank Finance and Brown and Beachy coming soon. I can't wait. Good to see you, family at Information Man Show. Email Rod, pointsblankfinance@gmail.com or pointsblanktravel@gmail.com. Either way, everybody's showing love to Information Man Show. There's my other channel. And VMAC Show is Vern's Junk Closet's second channel. Make sure you check out them both. I actually did a dialogue with Vern's, and she is the diva of dialogue. She don't call it interviews. She don't call it collabing. Everybody got their own term. She does dialogues, and I had a blast, man. Go check out the dialogue we did on her channel. She said raid coming, and boy, when Vern's have a raid, it's a raid, and I hope she's still in here, man. Fam, don't always be a consumer. Become an owner. Start investing today. Own Nike, Apple, Amazon. I love that. Yeah. I don't, I got to find a way, and I don't have to find a way. I'm going to buy some stock in Adidas soon because I rock Adidas, and I'm seeing more people rocking it. All right, Virgin Cloud Raid is coming, brother. All right, man, it's coming hard, too. They just coming. Boy, I love it. I did see 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓, another content creator. And notice, Vern's, she raiding from both channels. She on one channel, Virgin Closet had the live stream, but she got both her logins in here. And she is the YT cheerleader. Let me break that down for any content creators. I'm going to break it down quick because I know it's a lot of comments. She's the YouTube cheerleader. If you're just starting out, go to Vern's Junk Closet. You want to learn how to get your numbers up. You want to learn how to get monetized. You want to learn how to get promoted for free. Go over there. All you got to do is really support her by just going to her live streams, going to her videos, watching them. And then if you want to go in there, if you want to do a super chat, super sticker, that's on you. I would highly recommend it because what she giving you is invaluable. She don't even know if she's still here. I don't even know if she's still here. She didn't know I was going to say this. But the information she's putting out is invaluable. Go check her out. Man, all right. Thank you. How are you? And we got 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓, another content creator in the house. Boy, VGC, when they raid hard. Thank you, 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓, for tuning in. My main man, Information Man Show in the house. Showing love to, I got to finish that. I was at work today. I got to finish that podcast you had today. It was funny because it was talking about crypto. I definitely was interested in that. Thank you, Raiders, for coming over. Yes, thank y'all so much. And I tell y'all, man, Verns, this channel here, the credit is cool. Oh, man. Everybody teasing me. I've been called Pop tonight from Meet and I, now Granddaddy at pointsblankfinance. Yes, I'm proud to be a grandfather. I don't have any gray hair. I probably got a strand. But it's a blessing to even be a grandfather. And, oh, man. And Vern's probably one of the few people, her, Miss Poulard, and Key from your favorite couple that I'll let call me Granddaddy and get away with it. So, you're welcome at Vern John Clausey. Yes, congratulations on 3. Thank you, Miss Poulard. Thank you so much. Hopefully they stick. Hopefully people watch at least one video comment. Again, we are talking about exchange traded fund, an ETF that I think everyone should have in their portfolio. Again, my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for educational information purposes only. But if you want to be invested in the entire stock market, you know, it's time out for saying, I don't understand the stock market. It's time out for saying, I don't know nothing about stocks. It's time out for saying, I need a lot of money. I just showed you, I just invested $20. Who doesn't have 20? I rephrase it. Somebody out there may not have $20. If you only got $1, you can invest on Robinhood with $1. This ain't no competition. It's not a race. I don't care if every content creator here make more money than I do or have more money than I do. When I say I don't keep up with the Joneses, I am the Joneses, because I'm not trying to keep up with nobody. I'm just trying to keep up with Rod. But the day is over for the excuses, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to still be making now, you know, some of our ancestors, they had excuses. They had reasons. They didn't have excuses. They had reasons that they were held back. We don't have those. We don't have those excuses. We don't have those reasons. If you haven't started, the time is now. We planting seeds to grow trees, baby. We're not growing flowers and plants. I'm not going to say trees don't never die, but they live a lot longer than plants and flowers. The time is now, man. Don't be that individual when the clock starts to slow down. And when I say the clock, I'm talking about you or I. We start to slow down. And then the clock stops, and then everybody got to go get a GoFundMe account. Man, no. No, I want my people to say, all right, we hopefully granddaddy, grandpops, pops, and everything else y'all don't call him. Hopefully we hope he got his stuff together. And what did I say earlier in this? I want my kids talking about me. Decades. May not even be a YouTube there. Who knows? Might be a metaverse YouTube. I don't know. Might not even be real people running around on YouTube. It might be robots talking. I don't know. But I want them to be talking about me. I want to hear them talking about the woman that told me on several occasions she wants 10 streams of income. And that's Vern's John Clausey. I want them talking about Miss Poulard, your favorite couple, Brian Legacy Building, Jason Maitland, 𝗙𝗧, Solo Bro. Work to live, not live to work. Marcus Hamilton, Ulysses Hill, 𝗕𝗏𝗡𝗏. I want them talking about all of us years down the road. Man, I wouldn't have it if it wasn't for Rod, or Papa Rod, or Grandpa Rod, or Pops Rod, or Triple Threat Rod, whatever they decide to call me years. That's what I want, man. That's my vision. And we got 17 people in here. I don't want to be rich. I want to be wealthy. And wealthy starts with a mindset. A mindset. I don't want to be rich. Rich people go broke. Wealthy people maintain. Just a little note. Now, where was I at in these comments? Because your boy will get sidetracked real easy. But if I feel like it's something I need to say, I'll say it, and then I'll catch up on these comments. All right, everybody showing love. I'm just flying through them because I know it's a bunch of comments in here. I am going to pull them up on the screen. Miss Poulard showing love to information, man. Pink Lady. Hey, what's up, Yvette? Hey, Ray, how you doing, man? Good to you. How you doing? I'm sorry, man. I'm over here tripping. I say, man, I'm over here tripping because my glasses fogged up. Evening all. How you doing? Yvette, Avery, glad to see you here. Oh, That's deja vu, Miss Poulard. That's deja vu. Miss Poulard said these Poulard children would come through for their mama number 300, hashtag 300. This deja vu because they did the same thing on Points Blank Travel. So you know what? Much love. Much love. And they did. I ain't even looked at the numbers, man. Hey, make sure the Poulard children watch at least one video. Because I know when they came through the last time, it stuck. So, yes, please have Bob Crypto. Yeah, he will be on here soon. I just got to reach out to him. Did you know that the New York Stock Exchange is not the only stock market in the U.S.? Chicago has the second largest, but there are 11 more registered stock exchanges in the country. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if I have any. I used to have some on the Chicago Stock Exchange. I can't remember what it was. And Ms. Poulard said, no, I did not. Thank you, D, for dropping that. And we got another content creator in the crib. We got my main man, Trap Vision 3D. Trap, if you didn't check out the beginning of this, man, please go back and watch it, bro. Boulders for your shoulders, baby. I'm making sure you got to have two hard hats on. I don't drop gems. I don't drop nuggets, baby. Go back, y'all. Anybody, look at, if you're just coming in, look at the beginning of this. Fire. And I rarely said something I do. I'm telling you, this tonight was more refreshing. More refreshing than, man, I just see an hour ago, my man, Bon and Bob just dropped another video. I could have sworn it's the second one today, the second one in 2 days. Man, and Trap said, my man Rod out here changing lives, man. I'm trying to, and I think we all are. I'm trying to, and at the end of the day, I tell you, I just want to be known as the people's champ. I got the Meet and I Channel of the Year on Points Blank Travel. I hope I win another award next year, but if I don't, if somebody come and say, you know what, hey, Rod, you were nominated, you didn't win, but in my eyes, you were a winner because you helped me. I'm good to go, yo. I'm good to go. Yes, fire presentation. Thank you, Ms. Poulard. Proud of you. And man, Trap, thank you, and Ms. Poulard, and everybody for these kind words. And yeah, I got to get a soundboard like my man, Information Man. Tell the truth. He got the baddest soundboard out there next to Nick Nimmin. Trap was good, brother. Good evening, Trap. Check out Vern's Young Closet. Yeah, please check out Vern's Young Closet. I know I said we were going to hold up just until I get caught up. But yeah, please check out Vern's Young Closet and the VMAX Show. Okay, I added a new crypto to my alerts here. And I just like, well, what is that? I have a lot going on, man. My little phone be doing stuff. Well, Ulysses, man, that's a good question, man. That's a great question. And I'm going to answer it. I'm going to answer it with an answer of almost stupidity on my part. But reality, why are you paying for cable and don't watch it? I probably shouldn't be, but I love to watch football. Like Sunday, I'll be watching the Cowboys. I haven't watched football that much this year, so now I'm starting to ask myself, why do I have it? And I used to have it, and I used to say this was the ignorant part of me. I'm going to be honest. I used to have it just to say I can. I wanted 1,000 channels in case I wanted to flip to a channel. If I wanted to watch the reindeer channel, I had it. If I wanted to watch the lions chasing the wildebeest channel, I had it. Now I'm not so really worried about that. So it's a great question, Ulysses. I did ask AT&T, I think now I'm with, I got some on top of my house, DirecTV. And I asked them, hey, I said, can I just get like ESPN, CNBC, I think, and the Golf Channel, and I think maybe one news channel, and that's all the channels I They were like, no. But now they got technology where I can't do that. So that was a great question. I got to look into that, Ulysses. Check out Trap Vision, yes, please. Check out Vern's second channel, yes. And I'm gonna pull them up. I probably won't read them, but if y'all see any content creators channel in here, please know the executive team already know these are channels that I watch, I follow, I support, I endorse, whatever the case may be. So I don't necessarily need to read it or reiterate. Check out Vern's second channel. Check out Vern's first channel. Check out Information Man. Check out Trap. If they're dropped, a link is dropped in the comments, already know, don't assume, already know your boy ROD, PBF, PBT, whatever you want to call me, Pops, and all this other stuff is tuned in to each and every one of them. So, and we got House of X in the Heezy. Baby says, hey, Uncle P, we was making something to eat. What y'all cook, man? Y'all know once I've been over there air frying chicken and making broccoli, fettuccine Alfredo, man. What y'all cooking? I need to fly to New York just to eat. What's that place in Harlem I eat at? It wasn't Sylvia's. Caribbean Star. Man, I had some good oxtails over there. Caribbean Star, I think that was the name of it. Miss Pula, I knew you was going to have something to say. Excellent question. Miss Pula, just in case people come over, they can watch whatever they want to watch, and then you ain't a big TV watcher either, so. All right, so the man says, I love to use VTI. In case you're just tuning in, VTI is a ticker symbol for the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF as a DIY saving, do-it-yourself savings account, because if you're saving in a traditional U.S. major bank, they loan your savings out and profit off it by fractional reserve banking. Save it in a brokerage. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to do a video on this here because I had somebody. Matter of fact, that was on Vern's channel. I had a guy question. He didn't question it. He couldn't understand that I was making 9% off of stablecoin crypto. And he questioned it because he couldn't believe it. I don't blame him. I wouldn't believe it either. I'm going to do a video on that because I'm going to kill the questions. But right now, and I'm slowly migrating some of my capital. And I noticed, man, when I started taking finance classes, I like saying money or cheddar or cheese or coins or whatever they saying nowadays. But you know what I thought sounded so cool? You know, let's say I was talking to my brother. My brother's financial savvy as well, businessman. And I'm like, hey, man, I think I'm going to move some of my money. And one day we talked like, hey, little bro, you know, I think I'm going to move some of my capital over here. I'm going to move some of my capital from here to there. So needless to say, I said, I'm moving some of my capital from traditional savings because I do keep a cash reserve. Not much, but I keep a cash reserve on hand in case all the systems go down and it's an apocalypse or something and I can't get no money out the ATM or the credit machines don't work. I keep some money. I mean, like right now, I got some cash sitting right here. I keep some cash laying around. Not laying around like all over the house, but I keep it in places I can get to it. But I'm starting to move this cash over to places like stable coins with crypto, and I'm earning 9% on Gemini. I'm earning 9% on USDC, which is US dollar coin, for every dollar. This here freezing, and I can't figure it out, and I won't be able to figure it out until I stop this. So we're gonna get through this here. 10 people in the crib. And I'm not leaving them more. I'm gonna get through these comments, man. But I think that calculator let me make sure I don't have nothing else open in the background. Shouldn't have nothing to do with the internet streaming. And Case, I hope you're still in here. We got man, we lost a lot of people with that last one. What do you think about VOO? I actually have VOO, and VOO is the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. I have that in my portfolio as well, in my Robinhood and my other portfolios. I think it's a great ETF. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a separate video and or live stream on that Case if you're still in here. I hope I didn't lose you as well. So yes, I am going to be doing separate on that. And check out 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗧𝗢, bathroom break. Hey, if y'all can do me a favor, if you've already dropped, executive, y'all already dropped the links for the content creators, I'm a chill on that for now because I want to get through these comments. I mean, y'all can drop them because I can skip past them. Go ahead and drop them. Saving the brokerages. Thanks for the information. Yes, save in multiple places, man. Yes, every day, Avery and Case, welcome to the Case. I've seen you in my PBT live stream. It's all good this way, sir. Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw that Jason B.O.B. just dropped a video, Moon River, which I got to look into that as well tonight. Hey, yeah, appreciate the support, man. We ain't playing over here, yo. Jason, hey, shy. And I don't know what's going on my internet. It's got me ready to jump off the roof. I don't remember the last time my internet froze up because I don't think I did a live stream this hot in a long time as far as information. I'd have had some parties, but I ain't had this much information coming out. Hey, we got another content creator in the crib. Please drop her link as we've done everybody else's. But we got Tasha here, Major Change Group. I had the pleasure in her last live stream to join her on screen, kind of impromptu. Please check her out. And then she took part of that live stream and did a clip that I think everybody need to check out. And she dropped a video today. I can't wait to watch it. And we kind of talked about it in the live stream. She applied for 2 credit cards at once, and you got to go watch the video to see what happened, man. All right, check out your latest video, Glamour. Thanks for dropping that, D. Bryant. Soul Bro still dropping them ones, meaning he getting some out of this live stream. Thank you, sir. Major Change Group, good evening. I replied to the question you asked on your video. All right, Natural, speaking of showing love to everybody. I appreciate that. And I'm moving quick because I don't know what's up with this internet, and I'm about to go in here and throw my whole router out the window. Yes, check out Major Change Group. Thank you, Brian Legacy Building. Hey, Natural. Hey, Avery. I'm sorry, Yvette. I'm seeing too many R's, and thanks for dropping that one. And the thing was, if you put a 1 in the chat, if you got something out of this live stream, if you came in late and you didn't, when you watch the replay, put a 1 in the comments. Yeah, check out the live stream at Major Change Group. We did Rod other night with surprise collab with Rod. Yeah, I wasn't expected to be on there, and that was on point, man. I had a good time. Yes, that information, man, show was fire. Yes, it was, Ms. Poulard. And once in a Leo, showing love to House of X. House of X is, it's your boy Leo. It's your boy Leo. It's me, once, and yes, honey. And together they come to make up the House of X. So definitely check them out. You're welcome, B.O.B. And check out Brian Legacy Building. I love his slogan, from zero to legacy, baby. And he is part of the PBT executive team, and he just dropped his channel. Heat coming out. Miss Poulard showing love to Tasha at Major Change Group. Thank you, Miss Poulard. She's showing love to House of X. House of X showing love to Miss Poulard. How you doing, darling? Miss Poulard, thank you so much for dropping that. That's showing that love. Edit Again Media. I didn't even know you was in the house, but she dropped the 1. She got some out of this. Man, I want to thank all the people that's dropping ones, man. You mean a lot to me to let me know that, you know, watch time is cool, and viewers are cool, and thumbs up and comments and all that. But when you ask people when they take the time to put a 1 down there because they got something out of it, I feel fulfilled with just y'all being here. Now, that's kind of like, just imagine a pound cake. You know, when I was growing up, we had pound cakes because my parents was, I'm assuming, I might be wrong, I thought they couldn't afford no frosting. I was like, man, why we got this plain $8 cake over here? And I was like 7. I ain't gonna lie, I thought it. I ain't say it out loud, cause boy, back then you get slapped in the mouth asking a question like that. But I'm like, man, why we got this plain cake? Ain't no frost, we ain't got no chocolate, no lemon, no frosting we can put on it. I just thought they'd have enough money. So when I get these ones, it's like the frosting on the cake. The cake and the pound cake was good. Now, one of my favorite cakes today is what? A pound cake. You figure the odds. You used to complain about it. So when I see the ones, it's like the frosting on the cake, baby. Please keep dropping them. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Major Change Group showing love to Miss Poulard. Miss Poulard. Oh, hashtag Papa. Here we come, man. But you know what? It's number love. Thank you, Miss Paul. It's number love, man. I can't. Only dilemma I have, even if nothing was going on right now, I probably wouldn't go see my granddaughter until at least 2 months, because infants, they be so small and fragile. I don't really like handling them then. My grandson was born a week after my birthday, August 16th, and I went and saw him October, shortly after my daughter's birthday, which is October 1st. So I planned on going out to San Diego, where my daughter is, to see Sienna in March or April. And we have an event coming up in March, a content creators event in Dallas. So I said I'll go in April. I'm just hoping I can go there. Right now I'm going to be cool because she's still fragile, but I don't know if my phone's still working. Let me try some. I'm going to try some. This could be, y'all bear with me real quick. But I am going to go out there and see her. Then, that's the plan anyway. Y'all bear, oh man, I need to put that over. There we go. I wanted to email something to myself while I was thinking about it. Actual sign. All right. And sorry about the screen getting dark. If I'm looking down, it'll change the focus. Hashtag Paw and just don't take my name right. That's already know. I ain't gonna be calling me the Colonel. I'm reviewing comments now. I will take a look. Miss Pooh, I'm doing well. Major sharing good love what you did with your latest video. Yeah, man. She been Miss Pooh, she been killing it. Tasha been on fire over there. Thank you so much. Major Change Group, your favorite couple showing love. How did your favorite couple? It's just a lot of love in here, man. At PB, Microsoft has invested in silicone microchips using DNA technology on a speck the size of a grain of salt at 45 T's with like 39 zeros behind it. Wow. 45 T with 39 zeros behind it. That was last week. This week it's already changed. Man, they doing something like that? I'm going to have to look at this, boy. The size of a grain of salt, that's kind of borderline scary. But whatever they do, whoever buy into it, I'm going to be invested in them. I best believe that. Okay, Karen is on it. I did tell them to watch and let it play on their TV, their smartphone, laptop. Thank you so much, Miss Poulard. Miss Poulard is talking about her son, Karen. So I appreciate that. Hey, your favorite couple. Man, I done had like 65. Hopefully this thing do what it's supposed to and piece all that together. Keep it coming. 𝗕𝗜𝗧𝗢𝗖𝗍. I don't know. What is that? Ulysses? Them two little people? Oh, okay. Little dude with a hand on his face. I don't know what that is. 15 people still up in here, man. Them technical issues, boy. Maybe it's time to get out of Studio A and go back to Studio B, which this is Studio A. Hey, DC World, another content creator in the house. How you doing? Glad to have you here. What's up, chat? Thank you, Ms. Poulard, YFC, Trap showing y'all love. And I don't know, Brown and Beachy still here. She may have faded out with all the interruptions we had. Ms. Poulard showing love to DC World showing love back. Over by the hospital. Hey, Yvette, you got to break that down to me. Check out DC World channel. All right, Soul Bro says 100. Check out At It Again Media. Thank you, my man. All cake, no fraud. What happened to all cake? Yeah, okay, never mind. You always say all cake, no kettle. Yeah, man, we had cake with no frosting, B.O.B. I thought we were broke, man. Like, man, you can't put no frosting on this joint. And then, I appreciate it now, but, man, we used to go to, I used to go to other people's house, and they would have lemon frosting. I appreciate it now because what I'm about to say, maybe somebody else will be able to appreciate this. What I'm about to say, though. My grandma, and now that I think about it, probably was more expensive. But when she cooked her lemon cake, she didn't put lemon frosting on the cake. She had a lemon juicer, a squeezer. She used to squeeze a lemon and get the juice in there and put some sugar in there and then pour that lemon sugar stuff on the cake and let it run down the cake and soak in. I grew up in the country. I grew up in Arkansas. Population 6,000 people, man. We ain't had no Disneyland. We ain't had no Six Flags. We ain't had no AT&T Stadium. We had three things. A juke joint, a lot of street talking, and a whole bunch of people that could cook. A whole lot of street talking, and some juke joints. And then I should have said fourth thing, a whole lot of fights. Because I'm just telling you, you put the juke joints and the street talking together, next thing you know, people was fighting, baby. But that's kind of town I grew up in, man. We didn't have no lemon frosting. We had that lemon that you poured on the cake, let it soak in. Y'all don't know nothing about that. And DC World to say show love to Brian Legacy Building. Thank you so much. And some patience, some days. How you doing? Says congrats again. Yes, man. And I'm actually I hope my internet don't blow up again. I am, because I've been looking at her all day, man. And again, my granddaughter, and no different than my grandsons or my daughters or my son-in-law, but just seeing that new baby come into the world, man, she motivated. She was behind this live stream, a big motivation behind it, because it was like, yeah, I want to really get on the grind, man. Legacy. And Some Patient Some Days says, hey, everyone, glad to have you in the building. Some Patient Some Days as usual. And your favorite couple showing love to Some Patient Some Days. Hold up, man. My thing just moved. Brian Legacy showing love to DC World. Natural showing love to DC World. Some patients saying, hey, my favorite couple sitting listening to my tuba husband. How you doing? You doing all right? Hope everything's going well this evening. And DC World says, hey, natural. And then y'all just be going, oh, no, that was y'all. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I was talking about, oh, okay, yeah. Man, I forgot what you just said. Yeah, I was eating a Jamaican spot in New York, in Harlem, Caribbean Star and Oxtail. Man, now I got to go back and find your other one. I think we almost at the end of the comments. If we're not at the end, that is the end of the comments. We got 16 people in here, man. Again, we are talking about the VTI, the Vanguard Total Stock Market Fund. I am going to pull up something real quick. Hopefully this don't, if this mess with my internet, something wrong. I'm going to call AT&T. Marlene TV in the crib. I seen you just come in. I kind of, yeah, I'll go ahead and pull it up. What's going on? How you doing, sister? How you doing? How you doing? What? What junk is that music? Man, you listen, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I don't hear no music. Anybody else hearing the music or you listen going crazy? I don't hear no music. Yeah, check out Marlene TV. As is, I see you in here. Let me do something. I'm going to share my screen real quick. Y'all just give me a second to pull this up. Oh, let me kill these comments. I'm going to move this down and then back up. Once I do this, I should be able to put it where it was. And I'll probably cut this out. Let me see here. And this is my beautiful little homie who was just brought into the world today. And I am extremely proud of her. I can't take Ulysses' thing off, but yep. And she had one where she was yawning, but she is one of several reasons that I grind, one of several reasons that I hustle the way I do. Man, I just thought of something. You know what? That whole time I was talking, oh my goodness, I just noticed something. Hold on, man. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We them boys. I just realized something. I didn't mean to do this earlier. Yeah. When I did that whole slideshow earlier, I meant to have me in it, but I took me out for something I did in another video. But yeah, this is my little sweetheart, my new little sweetheart. And boy, yep, like my coworker Kayla said, she's going to have me wrapped around her finger. I already know. I'm going to somehow try to mentally prepare myself for that. But I'm so happy to have my, let me cut that off, my new granddaughter in the world. My daughter said something on Instagram. Sound like something I would say. Like, glad to have you here and let's show the world what you have, young lady, or something like that. And I was very proud to see her put something like that. She's a very strong woman, a very strong mother, and a very young mother too. So yeah, that's my new little homie. My new little homie. That's funny. As is got a 1 in the chat. I just hope I can go to Cali and visit her in April, because I'm gonna probably stay out there a week. Not probably. My younger brother is talking about meeting me out there. I have another buddy that's going to meet us from Sacramento down in San Diego. We're going to play a little golf. So I'm really looking forward to that. Check out Marlene TV. Marlene says, I'm fine. Good to have you here, Marlene. Hey, Marlene, we dropped some heat tonight on some investments. You may want to go back and check it out. Okay, they have a 0.4% holding in Berkshire Hathaway A. So that stock that Pink Lady was talking about is $485,000 a share. If you get part of VTI, you'll have holding in that stock as well. What is VTI? Help. VTI, here, I'll pull it up. I'm going to share my screen again, and I can't believe I did that. Earlier, I didn't even do the checks on that, which is probably good I didn't. All right. If you see right here, Shy, VTI is the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF, VTI. I'm going to do a quick recap. The top 10 holdings, it is a fund, and an exchange traded fund is basically, it's a fund that has a bunch of stocks thrown into one fund. So you as an investor don't have to keep up with 4,156 stocks that's part of this ETF. Right here, all you have to do is keep up with the one individual fund. Top 10 holdings are Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, also known as Google, Amazon, Tesla, NVIDIA, Meta Platforms, formerly known as Facebook, Berkshire Hathaway, JP Morgan, Chase & Company, Chase Bank, and Home Depot. These aren't the only companies. These are the 10 largest holdings, as it states right here, 10 largest holdings. So VTI, again, is the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. Also, it is currently trading. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do it real quick. I don't want to take the time, so I'm going to type VTI. It's going to pop up, Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. As you can see, it is currently trading at $234.95 per share. But what I showed, and I will go back and watch the beginning of this shot, what I showed everyone, and I'm trying to do it like a 2-minute recap. What I did is showed everyone how if you don't have $234.95, I invested $20 tonight. I did what they call buying fractional shares. I didn't have enough money to buy a full or complete share, so I bought a fraction of a share. I was able to buy 0.08 and some change of a share. Think of a fractional piece of pie, same way we learned in school. So there's your 2-minute breakdown. VTI, Vanguard, Total Stock Market Total Stock Market ETF. 400 and however many companies, 4,168 companies. Top 10 are some of the big heavy hitters you've heard. $234.95, and you will get 86 cents per share dividend every quarter. And I would definitely recommend going back and checking out the replay, because there was a lot of boulders dropped in that joint. And I'm gonna see how many more comments we have in here. 17 people in the crib, and man, this is one of the. I actually had a lot of fun in this live stream, other than the hoopla with the internet going in and out. And Pink Lady, I see Marlene is speaking to you. Let me go back where I was, because I'm gonna be ending this shortly. All right, and Marlene is showing love to D. Bryan. Marlene says, "Oh, so cute." Yeah, I am. Y'all don't know, and I'm gonna FaceTime her when I finish this live stream. Hey, Louisa, she is adorable. Thanks, your favorite couple. The one I went to, okay, the one you went to was in Brooklyn. I didn't know they had multiple. D. Bryan says, beautiful. Thank you so much. Pink Lady said, oh, so sweet. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Granddaughter can rap their grandpa right. Yeah, man. That's the only thing. I was first and foremost not worried about that. I was worried about her coming out healthy. And I saw a picture on Instagram, and all I saw was these 2 little fat feet, man. She got some of the fattest feet I've ever seen in my life. And I looked at, okay, 10 toes, and I was cool. And then I started worrying about the wrapped around. My grandson got me wrapped around his finger. But she, oh, man, yeah. Asia, her mother, whose name is Asia, she had me wrapped around her finger. I used to take her Christmas shopping and just say, just pick out all the stuff you want. I'll let you know when you got enough. And she was so cool, and she's still that way to this day. She was so cool, she wasn't even throwing a lot of stuff in the shopping cart. She'd look at it, and some stuff she'd throw in, some stuff she'd put back. And I was like, man, she must be tripping. I wish my pops and moms would have told me that when I was her age. She was like 5, 6, 4, well, about 5, 6. I'd have threw everything, and I'd have just grabbed everything on the aisle. I'd have had all the Hot Wheels, the Matchbox. She didn't do that, though. So, and Miss Pullard says, Sienna, yeah. And Yvette showing the love. Yeah, man, it's something else. Congratulations on your new journey and family member. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Ulysses. And Marlene TV, good evening. How are you? Showing love. Good night, fam. Thank you, Pink Lady, for tuning in. I will watch the replay. Please do. A lot of heat was dropped, Marlene. A lot of heat. And I went right into it. I didn't do all that normal hoopla. Pink Lady, good night. Miss Poulard dropped a 1. Miss Poulard, it ain't gonna show it any different, but it's 3 different ones here. Y'all can see it down in the screen. I'm Great D. Bryant. Marlene, good night. Hey, Marlene. Shy. Got you. Thanks. Sorry, Robin. No, it don't have to be sorry. I'd rather you ask, man. If you miss it, I'd rather you ask and I can just break it down. Don't be sorry. I want you to ask because I want to make sure everybody on the same page. Marlene, showing love to Ms. Poular. Have a good night, Pink Lady. Hi, Marlene. Thank you, fam, for getting my first video to 100 views. Second video coming out tomorrow. Appreciate you dropping that, D. Bryant. And again, y'all, I'm about to raise up. And that's the last call for coming. I'll be watching it as soon as the live ends. D. Bryant, Marlene, hey, congratulations, Colonel at Bryant Legacy Building. Hey, House of X. Y'all keep them coming. 17 people still in the crib, man. Whew, boy, this has been fun, y'all. As a matter of fact, y'all got to excuse my pinstripe chair. This is actually my sit outside in the driveway Points Blank Travel thinking chair. And the last live show I did, I didn't bring my normal chair, but I had another one. It wasn't as comfortable. So I said, let me sit in this one. I know this is comfortable. I sit outside 3-4 hours at a time. And I was worried about the height because it's kind of low. But man, I'm going to do like them old folks, give me a sheet and put on something that said Rod or something on it. A Points Blank Travel t-shirt, a hoodie or something on it. But man, I am just comfortable. This has been beautiful, y'all. It's been fun just chilling and just feel like I'm educating people and learning in the same sense. So it has been fun. And as always, I say it all the time, it's what, 10:37. Yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all 1 minute. Well, more than a minute. Yeah, about a minute. It'll take me about a minute and a half. I'm going to go and give y'all a chance to have a minute and a half. Y'all got any questions, comments before I do my closing remarks? And we're going to get up out of here. Unless y'all got a bunch more comments, and then we'll just keep chit-chatting. But y'all give me 1 second. I'm going to mute the mic. And I'm just going to take a quick break, real quick restroom break. And then if y'all ain't got nothing else, we'll call this a night. And thank y'all again. But hopefully you're still here when I come back. Man, we got more people in here now than when I left. That's good. We just keep on chit-chatting. I ain't got nothing to do till 1 o'clock tomorrow, and I got to be at work, and I don't care. I do care if I make it there, but hold on, I'm sitting on my shirt here. Man, 19 people. For the 18 people that's still in here, I want to thank all of y'all. I'm serious. I actually had more fun on this live stream than I've had in my last 3 Points Blank Travel live streams put together. Fun because I felt like people were learning, and I felt like at a minimum I was educating somebody. So this was fun. If I had to just sum this up in one word, it was just fun. And I want to thank everybody for the interaction and all the people that was just tuned in and just giving feedback. There may be a time where I minimize, not right now, not no time. So I minimize the different dropping of the links. Only if we have a lot of questions. I can see this channel really growing. And if y'all have any topics, points blank travel or points blank finance, make sure you put the S after points. Shoot me an email. If it's something you want to hear or something you're not quite sure about, shoot me an email. If I don't know it, I'll do my proper research and then I'll shoot a video or do a live stream on it. I prefer to do it, if questions like that, I probably prefer to do it in a live stream so we can have interaction and get other people's input. Let's see what this is. That's at the beginning makes it distinguished. Okay. The kernel, at the beginning. Okay. Not just kernel. Okay. Cool. But just, if y'all have topics, man, let me know. 15 people still in the house, let me know. And that way I can come up with a good topic and we can just chop it up. And I'm here to learn as well. I know a lot about investing, but I don't know everything about investing. Wow. I like that. Learn to earn. You are the teacher. Yeah, believe it or not, though, soul, bro, I'm not too proud to say I'm also the student. I'm not too proud to say that. Sometimes I'm the student. And the day I stop becoming a student is probably the day I don't need to exist, because I don't think there's anyone that knows everything. There's a lot of people that think they do. But I may be the facilitator. Some days I may be the teacher. Some days I may be the teacher/student. Probably in a live stream, I won't come in and be the total student because I got to be on my A game. But yeah, man, I like that. And so, bro, man, appreciate your support lately, bro. I like that, man. I need to get me a jacket like that, dog. It just look like it's fire. But y'all just keep coming in here. Please keep supporting this channel, because I put a lot of work and a lot of sweat. I didn't put no blood. I'm not gonna say that, but I put some tears in the points blank travel. I did. And I got it close to where I want it to be, but I really want this channel to explode, because I wonder where, and when I say I'm just going to be frank, I'm going to be real about it. I wonder where African Americans would be if there was a YouTube 50 or 60 or 70 years ago. There were very knowledgeable African American men and women that were out there, but their audiences were small. It may have been in Salem, Alabama, when MLK was marching. It may be in other parts of the country. But now we have platforms that are global. Imagine if some of our ancestors had these platforms that were global, and the magnitude of people they could have reached. What would the difference be? And now we have that. How many people right now wouldn't be living paycheck to paycheck had they had this presence or this opportunity to tune in? When I was a kid, I was watching the Jeffersons and Samuelson, which was cool. It was comedy. I rarely turn the TV on now because there's so many knowledgeable people out there. But now I want people, more importantly than subscribers, and I want to thank Ms. Poulard for getting it up to 300, subscribers. But more importantly, I want y'all to share this channel out to people. They may not subscribe the first time. If they like me, I watched a gazillion videos before I subscribed, because I thought you had to have a YouTube account. I didn't know you could do it through Google or Gmail. I watched hundreds and thousands of videos, hadn't subscribed to nobody. But I kept watching those same content creators, and I became a master of my craft with credit. Now I'm watching a bunch of crypto videos, and I'm becoming a master of my craft with crypto. But please share this channel out, man. Share it out, because I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to break it down in layman terms. I'm going to break it down in Raymond terms. I'm going to break it down in Tyrone terms. I'm going to break it down in, I don't like to say too many females' names. I don't want to offend nobody. I'm going to break it down in some of them old school name terms. Lily Mae, that's one of my aunts. Celestine terms. I'm going to break it down. There's a young man at my job right now that walk around and he telling all his peers, He's younger than I am, significantly younger. He's telling all his peers about credit cards and credit. And I overhear him, and he really don't make no mistakes. And when he do, I don't even try to correct him because he's spreading the word. He's sharing what he learned. And that's what I want to see on Points Blank Finance. I want to see people sharing out the channel. Tonight we talked about DCA. I'm gonna bring it up, dollar cost averaging, and I showed everybody how to figure out the use the dividend yield and multiply it times the stock price, and come up with the dividend and divide that by 4 and come up with the quarterly dividend. We're gonna learn something every live stream. I'm gonna try to teach you something in every video. It's easier in live streams, but I need y'all's help, man. I need y'all to share this out. That little picture, that beautiful little baby I showed y'all a while ago, I guarantee you, is soon. They're lucky that they don't live in Texas or I still live in California. Her and her big brother, if I'm around, as soon as she's able to understand and repeat back to me, I'm going to be talking to her about stocks. I'm going to be talking to her about investing. Her mama probably going to go crazy. Like, Dad, she don't want to know. Oh, okay, whatever. Because my parents didn't have that education to do it for me. Don't mean I can't have the education to do it for them. So it's just something to think about, man. And with that being said, I am going to jump in here and then I'm going to get ready to get up out of here. We got 19 people. I don't know, man. Y'all need to come over with some comments because I hang around, but I don't want to just be jibber jabbering. Trap says he's going to go back and watch the beginning. Please do, Trap. Please. Not for the watch time, man. Just for, it was some heat dropped it. As is 2884, thank you for tuning in, says, if you invest for kids/grandkids, do you open up brokerage accounts with their names tied to it and fund? I have done that. I did it for my oldest daughter. I bought her a bunch of Disney stock. She sold it. How does that work? You need to get a custodial account. I'll probably do a separate video on custodial accounts. You could also, for college, you can get a 529 account. And I don't want to sound all guru-ish and throw all these numbers out there, but as is, yes. You can't get a 529. You can even, in some cases, may, depending on their ages, you may be able to get an individual account. I always did custodial, meaning they were attached to the account, kind of like the beneficiary. And once they turned 18, my name fell off. Their name took over. Pretty much now, and I may change it again, but now everything's living trust. That's what I want, a living trust. And once I create my living trust, then I want to have everything's going to be designated how it's supposed to break out when, but when something happened to me. But yes, it's ways to do that as is. But the biggest thing, I would probably Google stock or ETF custodial accounts. I didn't do that with a Robinhood or a Webull. I did that back in the day with Share Builder. Share Builder actually went to Capital One Investing. Then it was bought by E-Trade. And I took all my stuff from E-Trade, moved it to Merrill Edge. So I would probably look at it with a major brokerage, Fidelity, Merrill Edge, JP Morgan, Charles Schwab. I forgot. I got stock in Charles Schwab too. I would do it with them. Hit me up at Points Blank Travel and I can give you a little more explanation. Also, if you do email me, give me up to 48 hours to respond. It usually don't take that long, but working every day full time, I work about 50, 55 hours a week at work. And then I'm running 2 channels and then I'm drafting content. I'm doing other things. So please, my time is very, very, very not limited, but it's stretched thin. I apologize. I need a very good voice. The Colonel. Depending on age, you may have to be on the account as well, up to yes. And that's exactly, thank you, D. Brian Legacy, that's exactly what, that's why he's part of this executive team. That's what I was just saying. I'm still trying to get my parents to address me as such in front of the kid, but I'm having, that ain't gonna happen. I guarantee you that ain't gonna happen. That's funny, man. It's funny as I don't know what. Jason, thank you for tuning in, my brother. Okay, thank you, D. Brian, the Colonel. Now you're going to hear everybody calling you the Colonel. I'm glad. Hi, Rod. Did you answer my broker account? Oh, yes, I did answer it. Maybe you didn't hear it. Hopefully you're still in here. Maybe you stepped away, or maybe just when the internet went out. I have an E-Trade account. I don't count it because I think I have some residual income in there, some residual investments in there. Like I didn't sell all of everything, and some still in there. But I do have Fidelity brokerage. I have a Fidelity 401k. I have a Fidelity cash management account. Those are my 3 Fidelity accounts. I have a Merrill Edge account. I have a Stash account. I have a JP Morgan Wealth Management account. I have the Robinhood account and Charles Schwab. So I have Charles Schwab, Fidelity, Merrill Edge, Stash, Robinhood, JP Morgan Wealth Management. 6 brokerage accounts. I said 5 earlier, but I forgot about Charles Schwab. Also, do you ever move a certain percentage of your crypto earnings back to cash? I haven't yet. I have not yet. Or leave everything as crypto. I leave everything as crypto for now. I was watching a video last night where this dude did it so cold, man. He was cold with it. And I got to watch him a little more, but once I watch him a little more, I'm going to share this content creator's name, but I don't want to share it now because I got to make sure I'm not pushing somebody that's giving out bad advice. But he took some CRO tokens, which is crypto.com tokens. He cashed it out because he had made a certain percentage. He was able to take, he had 100,000 tokens. He was able to take the same 56,000 tokens, reinvest. I want to say this slow. He had 100,000 tokens. He redeemed all 100,000, sold them all. He went back and repurchased 56, had the same amount that he had with 100 when he started. And when his initial investment, then he took that 44,000 and took that cash and bought Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm looking at doing some stuff like that in the future, or I may sell some crypto and move it into my PointsBlankFinance, PointsBlank Travel, cash umbrella. And if I do, I'll probably do that in the form of stable coins and earn 9% interest. And again, I don't want to get too deep into that, Shy, only because I don't want to confuse everybody. But as of now, to answer your questions, I don't move a certain percentage. Once I invest money, it's there to stay invested. I leave it in there as a crypto stock or ETF. So hopefully that answers your question. Great question, by the way. Great question. Matter of fact, I think I did it, but in case I didn't, thank you, Ms. Poular, for getting to 300 subscribers. Let's see if I have any more questions. That was a great question, Shy. I appreciate that. House of X is showing love to Shy, showing love to Jason. I'm hanging in there, not even 9 p.m. yet, but sleepy. Okay, yeah, you're on the West Coast, huh? Good, just working and listening. And hey, man, I gotta have, man, Jason is a guru too. He does a lot of investing as well. So, all right, we got 15 people in here, 25 thumbs up. Again, I'm pleased, man. Sometimes with me, it's not all about the numbers, it's about the engagement. After I finish a Points Blank Travel live stream, I have probably about somewhere between 225, 250 views shortly after I finish. But it ain't always about the numbers, man. It's just about the engagement. And y'all did a heck of a job. Again, I am going to get ready to raise up out of here. It's now 10:54, and I hate to leave with 15 people in here. Last call for questions. I'll leave with 25 people on Points Blank Travel because if I don't, I ain't going to never leave. But here, it is imperative. And one of the things, again, man, please, and I'm going to get ready to and do my last part in this. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. If you didn't get a video thumbs up on the way in, make sure you do that on the way out and help the video get pushed out to people that may be looking for information like this or people that don't even know they're looking for information like this. I can't count how many times I've run across a video like the dude that redeemed 100,000 CRO tokens. I'm not looking to redeem anything right now. I wasn't looking for that video. I just ran across it. I got lucky. But what about that person that is trying to do something like this or trying to get started when investing and they want to buy some Apple, but all they have is $20 left every payday to invest? And they feel like they can never buy an Apple. Then they feel defeated. Then they give up and they never start. They never put on the sweats. They never put on the New Balances. They never put on the hoodie. And they never go to the gym. And the gym is talking about getting started with investing. But what about the people that you, I, or somebody else told about this channel And they realize they can get started with $20. They don't need $300. They don't need $3,000. What about the people that never knew that they could take $20 and be invested in the entire stock market? Now y'all know, but can you share this with somebody else so they will know? $20, and I just took $20 and invested in 4,168 companies. How good do I feel? I feel great. I don't know how y'all feel when y'all invest $20, but I feel great. Because 20 turned to 40, 40 turned to 80, 80 turned to 160, 160 turned to 320, 320, 640, and I can keep going on and on and on. 640, 1280, 1280, 25, 60. I can keep going. I'm quick with numbers. I can keep going. But what if you hold this to yourself? What if I held all this to myself? I guarantee you share this with somebody, share the channel with somebody, I guarantee you. I hear it all the time. They're going to come back and thank you one day. They're going to come back and thank you. Thank you, Shy. Thank you, Ms. Poulard. Thank you, D. Brian. Thank you, your favorite couple. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you, Major Change Group. Thank you, Soul Bro. Thank you, House of X. They're going to come back and thank you. Brown and Beachy. They're going to come back and thank you. I guarantee you. Also, do me a favor, Shy. Check out my description. There are several links down in the description for Stash, Robinhood. You will get, I think if you invest in Stash using my link, you'll get $20 worth of free stock. I'll get $20 as well. If you don't, prior to getting started, I know when Ms. Poulard started, they had changed it, and they had a little trickeration in there, and what she was asking I had never heard of because they didn't have it when I started. So when you get ready to start this, like one of the things when I talked to Ms. Poulard earlier, she said that, hey, Rod, I might need to get some one-on-one. I'm like, hey, no problem. But look at Stash, and if you have any questions, just email me or hit me up. I think you're on Instagram. Hit me on Instagram, email me, whatever's easier. That might be easier, man. And all you people I'm telling to email, check me out at pointsblanktravel on Points. And I'm going to make a finance IG soon. I can't imagine trying to keep up with that one too. But as of right now, at pointsblanktravel, hit me up there. It's probably easier to email it. And D. Brian just dropped a link, so you don't even have to look. There's a Stash you can get. If that link is expired, let me know, and I'll send you a new one. But you'll get $20 worth of stock where you can invest anywhere you want. But it's been a pleasure, y'all, man. I can keep going on and on and on until the break of dawn. I sound like I'm back over in New York somewhere. But I got to get out of here, man. We're going to do this again real soon, man. This was a pleasure. I'm trying to find a way to do PBF live streams twice a week. I already do Points Blank Travel Wednesdays and Sunday, and I may substitute Sundays for Points Blank Finance until I get this channel monetized. I don't know yet, but we'll definitely stick with Wednesdays on Points Blank Travel. But hey, it's been a pleasure kicking it with all of y'all. Again, subscribe to the channel, get a video a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends, share it with your coworkers, share it with people you barely know, share it with your cousins, share it with your cousin's cousin. I don't care who you share it with, just share it with somebody. Also, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you. I will be coming at you soon, dropping even more knowledge. And there's the Robinhood links. D. Brian's dropping the links down in there in the comments. Oh, I sound so country then. Down in there. I don't know what it is, but it's down in there somewhere. And until the next time, hope everybody have a blessed and prosperous weekend. I will be going live. The plan is to go live on Points Blank Travel Sunday, but don't be surprised if I decide to go live here. Just talk about maybe some credit over here. Subscribe to both channels. Points Blank Travel, Points Blank Finance, PBT, PBF. It don't matter. We're doing it all over the place, baby. And until the next time, I hope y'all have a good one. I will be coming at you soon, dropping even more knowledge. We don't drop gems. We don't drop nuggets. We drop boulders, baby. Tune in and tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody about the channel. See y'all soon. Peace.